You see to this. Copy link. Go to YouTube. Go to my channel. YouTube. Put the link in and then hey there, Steph. Okay. 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 I'm not sure if that pinned to the top or not. Okay. Yeah, I'm just bored, so I wanted to at least pop up on live stream. Hey there, not very funny. I'm not sure if I've seen you around before or not. Steph, can you let me know if the link pinned to the top or not, please? Hey there, Miss Muppet. Okay. Thanks, Steph. Vinny's gonna join me as soon as he finish making dinner. Hey there, Jenny. Yeah, it's open panel if anyone wants to come up. So, how's everyone's night going? I wish it would rain here. I'm tired of this hot heat every day. Hey there, Dave. The- How's your fish room coming along, Dave? Okay, apparently I'm sub to not very funny. Hmm, okay. Uh, hey there, Keith. Uh, uh, hey there, Bruiser. Yes, like I said, anyone's welcome to come up. Yes, my day's been on and off all day. Woke up this morning to find one of my puppies dead this morning. Yeah, I feel you on that rain. Dave, we haven't had rain. I think month and a half, maybe 2 months now. Or at least the part of the state I'm in, we haven't gotten any rain. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Right now it's 81 degrees. When I used to work, I worked every holiday instead of taking off. I worked so I could get that um what they call it double time overtime pay or something like that. Time and a half. That's what it's called. You get that time and a half working holidays. Well, I think there, big boy. Where you been? Hmm? Yeah, that's what I was on. That's what I used to do. Stuff I used to work the holidays to get that little extra pay. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that candy on Muppet. I would throw that candy away. Ain't that bad. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And, and I'm thinking of going live on Mondays and Fridays of every week to do top 10 movies. I know Patty wants to see my top 10 romance and comedy movies. So I might work on seeing what I have in those this weekend. If anyone else has something they want to see, let me know and I'll get it together and it'll be in one of the videos. Dang cat hair in my face. Yeah, to see. I have see, I have 589 movies in my collection so far. I have a little bit of everything. I have family movies, horror movies, comedy, drama, uh, thriller, and true stories. I have all kinds of movies. My goal is to have the world's largest movie collection um, around. But I just don't have DVDs. I have VHS. I have Blu-rays. I'm looking for some of those movies that was on the big like record player disc. But I haven't found any of those yet. Because I just want movies. I want movies on the DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, and those disc type things. And maybe this on the 4th, it's going to be maybe the second top 10 video in the series. Uh, I'll be back this a minute, you guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and closed chickens up while I was up. So what's everyone's plan for the weekend? Yeah, I probably just sit at home this weekend because I don't really have no family around here except for my mom. My dad lives in North Dakota with my brother and his family, and I have another brother in Chicago. I was wondering the same thing, Steph, where'd everyone go? Because it's only showing, well, it was showing one, now it popped up to 5. Hey there, Lori. Sorry I'm not on cam at the moment. I'm sitting here eating a candy bar. Hey there, Patty. I didn't even see you come in, Patty. Why don't you come on up, Patty? Sorry about the dogs barking. I'm sitting out on the porch here. Okay, I'm back. Hey there, Vinny. Yeah, I wish my dogs would all just pass out like that. They fall asleep for a few minutes and then they're wide awake. Even at night, they're up and down all night. Yeah, I have some cats like that too, Steph. Hey there, Jess. It's open panel if anyone wants to come up with me. So I'm not up here by myself. Yeah, most of the dogs I have are crate trained. Do they rather sleep in the crate than on the bed? Okay, Jess. Yeah, mine's in and out of the two I have in the house. Okay. Yeah. Hey there, Vinny.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. A little tired and was upset this morning.
What happened?
W- Woke up to find one of the puppies dead this morning.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on Discord. Ugh,
Yeah, passed away sometimes during the night.
you never know. Sometimes they have like underlying heart problems and things. There's so many possibilities it could
Yeah,
be.
my mom took the dog to the vet to find out, and they said it had some kind of heartworms or something like that. That the medicine that I was giving them didn't catch it in time.
Oh, that sucks. That
Yeah,
definitely. What a way to start a day.
yeah, it was the little brown and white one that was born on April 1st.
All right, well, that's pretty depressing, my friend.
It hurt my mom more than it did me because it was the one that she wanted.
So your dog sleeps in. My dog sleeps on the crate. He doesn't really like to go in it. I got to put a blanket on top of the crate, and he sleeps on top of the crate. Like,
Yeah, well, mine can't get in on top of the crate because I got totes and boxes stacked on top of my crates.
trust me, my dog Buster would move all those. He's such a hump with that stuff. He's, he's a little bully. He's a little bully.
Okay,
Good. Now let me put the
did you see what Patty said?
which one. Well, see, that's the thing. The chat here is different than the chat on YouTube. The chat on YouTube is more.
Yeah, she said, "Hello there, sugar daddy,"
Oh, all right. No, sweet daddy, because sugar daddy would be way
or
off.
sweet daddy.
Yeah,
I'm tired. I can't see straight.
I know. I'm tired too. It was hot again today. We
Yeah,
put in long hours. It's driving me
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It was 90 here.
Let's guess what Vinny's doing. Um, look, I just made lemon fish with garlic for my kids with broccoli. So, and I went
Yeah,
grocery shopping after work. I did my job.
yeah. I made breakfast for dinner.
No, it's weird. Kids want to eat. Like me, whenever I'm hungry, they like that breakfast, lunch, and dinner thing.
I,
So
I
they go
eat
to the
maybe I eat maybe one meal a day, and that's it.
yeah. Well, now that I'm back to work, I like to have a little bit of lunch and then a late dinner. Like I'll eat later. I'll eat afterward. I'll eat at like 11 o'clock or something.
Yeah, that's what I used to do if I would work. They're like, "Hey, you're not going to take your lunch?" I'm like, "No, I take my lunch after work."
Yeah, I'm not 12 o'clock. I'm not hungry at 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
I just have my coffee.
yeah, because I would work through my own lunch, even though they still took out the lunch out of my
Yeah,
pay.
yeah, of course. Well, there's a law about that too, where they have to do that. I get yelled all the time because I don't punch out for lunch. I'm like I'm not. Just
Yeah,
write it in then if you want. Just
yeah, I
take to
worked.
do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, when I worked at Target and Toys R Us, oh, you gonna take lunch? No, I'm gonna work right through my lunch. Especially at Toys R Us, we had 6 trucks coming in a day and had to unload the truck and
I
put the
miss
stock
Toys R Us,
away.
man.
They're supposed to be coming back as on Jeffrey Toy Box.
Something, dude. You try to go shopping for kids now. What do the only place you can go is Walmart to get toys. It used to be KB Toy. There used to be,
Yeah,
or you got to order online, But you know how it is. The kids don't want to wait. You got to
yeah.
go buy it and give it to them.
So what's that one place? Hasbro, Hasbro Toy
Yeah,
Company. Uh,
yeah.
bought bought the Toys R Us company, and they're rebranding it as Jeffrey Toy Box or something like that.
Cut it out, Buster. See, he heard me talking about him. He heard me talking about him, so he's getting upset. He's gonna bark at me. Either that or he smells the fish.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's something I've always wondered. Since we all collect fish, do I eat fish? I'm not gonna lie. I
yeah,
do eat fish. I don't eat
yeah.
my fish, but I eat fish.
Yeah, I don't eat fish anymore.
My father hated fish. He got sick off it once and just swore to never eat fish again.
Yeah. Hey
But
there,
I
fish
don't
on.
mind it once in a while. How you doing, fishing tankers? I'm trying to read the chat, but it's all far away, and I'm old. I don't, I don't have my bifocals on. I just got my reading glasses.
Yeah, I went live last night with Mike from
Oh,
um
that troublemaker.
yeah from shit. I can't even think of his channel name now. What is his channel name? I'm
I
drawing a
had
blank. I'm drawing a blank on his
a
name, on his
Florida
channel
Fish
name.
Rescue.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He's a
yeah,
troublemaker. No, I did. Look, I'll be honest. I did have to go back and rewatch that whole thing on I guess on Terry's stream last night. I had to go see that.
yeah.
I just
I'm
like
in
I
the
like a
middle.
good car crash. I like a
Yeah,
good car crash. Either way, I like a good car crash.
yeah.
That's
I'm in
like
the middle
whoa.
of his stream. I'm at um I'm at the part where it's this Mike, Jason, and Terry's up on the screen.
I know. I tried to look through it, but my God, I'm not. Somebody, I had to ask. I had to ask. I hate stupid people. What part of the stream? Because I'm not watching an 8-hour damn stream just to see that part. Where is it? Rich or Josh? What do you mean by that? Is that a who would I bang question? Because neither one of my type, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Not my type.
Yeah, not my type. You know. Did he pop? Did he pop on the room? Cut it out, Buster.
Yeah, yeah. I don't eat fish anymore since I had a bone stuck in my throat right there,
Oh yeah, that'll make you
and
stop.
and
That'll,
and I couldn't get it out, so we had to go and have it surgically removed.
oh, even better. No, see that? No, 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 no. That would make me stop eating fish too. It's like why I stopped drinking tequila, because every time I drank tequila, I threw up hot dogs. Whether I was eating hot dogs or not, I would just throw up hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't like that drink.
Now, I once saw my buddy from he was from Kentucky. We used to call him Hillbilly Jim. I think it was his 30th birthday. Now I'm about 19 at the time. I worked with him, and he grabbed a bottle of tequila and he drank the big bottle of Jose. He started guzzling it, and drank half the bottle in one shot. It's still the most frightening thing I've ever seen someone drink. And as much as he drank, he still has more control than a lot of fish tubers do when they drink too much. Jesus, guys, slow. Look, you got to know how to pace. All right, I'm not trying to throw judgment on, but you got to know how to pace it. Notice your boy Vinny drinks the whole time, but I never get sloppy. I never get sloppy. And
Yeah,
if I
that's
slur my words, that's because I don't know how to speak English properly. It's
yeah,
nothing to
that's
do with the alcohol.
yeah, that's why I am. If I'm drinking, I sit there slowly drinking it.
If you start mixing, that's a good one. When you start mixing the drinks, that's when you really get hammered.
Yeah, when I get mixed drinks, I'm this. I'm a stupid drunk. I start
Well,
running it. I start
all of us
running
are.
into. You say I start running into crap, and I start stripping my clothes off, running down the road naked.
That's who doesn't? I do that when I'm sober. But my biggest fear is stupid me. I'm gonna knock over one of my fish tanks. I'm gonna have a little buzz on, a little too much. I'm gonna go over and go, hey, let me reattach that suction cup for the 747th time, because the suction cups stink. We need to come up with either that or put magnets on the back like the scraper, because these suction cups, I'm tired of them. All my heaters are floating around, and you got to go buy more. And
I
then
know.
the little
Yeah, those cups do suck though.
they really do. You'd think they'd come up with something a little better, like here's a suction cup that won't come off. Nope. I think they do it to mess with us.
Yeah, I had to get a new pump filter for my 5-gallon beta tank because
Hmm.
the filter I had one of those cups on it that stick on inside of the tank, and it was
Yep.
just floating in the tank, not doing nothing. So I had to go get a
Yeah.
new pump and put on the back of it.
It's I have so many of those. I got to go and re-stick them on, especially the ones, the ones with the two filters like this that you can
Yeah,
go this way with. Those
yeah,
they're
yeah,
always they're always floating at the top like this. My arowana looks at it like, what is this? It swims around it like it's an obstacle course. The bubbles aren't going nowhere. You stick, and then I got to stick my hand in there and put it back down in, and I got to be honest, I'm afraid of some of my fish. Not not
yeah.
just some of them will hurt you, like the pupper. The pupper will hurt the hell out of you. But the arowana just scares me. And every time I open the top, I'm afraid they're gonna try to jump out, and they do. But like when I feed them, I gotta open it, throw it in, and close it real quick, like it's a prison, like it's Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I got a 55-gallon sitting out over on the side over here by the trailer over here with the crappie and a few bluegills in it. I took the wood off the top of it, and the crappie jumped right out of it.
Yeah, dude. And then it freaks me out the most. Do I grab it? Do I try to put it in the net? Especially because I have carpet in certain areas down here. That's the worst thing. You've got all carpet fuzz all over them. I just feel terrible. It's like, why did you do that, stupid?
I know. You see, when the crappie jumped out, there was 4 cats sitting right there at the tank, looking like, do we jump on it or what?
Yeah, they were so surprised he jumped out. They're like, "What are you doing?"
Because
Like,
they were just all looking at him like, well, do we eat them or just sit here?
I feel bad for him. And that's the worst when you come home and you find a fish all dried up on the floor.
Yeah,
Like the arowanas, I gotta put the weights. I gotta put weights because I work out all the time. That's a joke. Because I gotta put weights on top. I got 10-pound weights on each one of the tops, just so they can't bang it out.
yeah,
And sometimes they get out and you look and you can't figure out how that fish jumped through that little hole. It's not like they can climb through it. I can understand a crayfish, an axolotl, an octopus, but a fish really has to aim himself right for that little hole and shoot himself through. Like Evil Knievel. Oh no, he didn't. Did Evil Knievel ever have a successful jump? When I was a kid, I don't ever remember him being successful. I remember him messing himself up a lot.
and I'm not sure. Haven't even seen. I only seen one of his jumps, and that was on a video where he was in front of the hotel and did a jump.
Ricky, you didn't have the toy. It was
Yeah,
Evil Knievel on a bike, and you would
yeah.
spin it, and you'd hit the button, and he would just take off like a shot. Ooh, that was one of my favorite toys as a
No,
kid.
we didn't have the evil one. We had the one that was almost like the evil one.
Yeah, well, it's
The
not the same.
Yeah, we had
It's,
what they called, I think, the knockoff version.
yeah, yeah. No, we
We
had the
didn't.
back. Well, I'm a little older, so we had the actual Evil Knievel one. I still lived in this house with my mother. I bought it from my mother. I remember somehow shooting him out the bathroom window, just just to see, because he was all rubbery and everything. There was that. There was Stretch Armstrong was really popular
Yeah,
when I was a
Strap
kid.
Armstrong. We had growing up.
Yeah, he was.
Me and my brother cut one open to see what was on the
Yeah,
inside.
all that weird stuff comes out. It's probably toxic chemicals and stuff. But all I know is if you hit somebody with that thing, you would knock them down. That thing was
Yeah,
freaking heavy.
yeah, it hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything we had back then hurt. We had lawn darts. Remember lawn darts? You would throw them really sharp,
yeah,
giant darts up in the air.
yeah. I seen them. We never had them though.
Oh, see, yeah, I was around pre-ban, just making a drink. Yeah, we used to play those all the time, and no one in my family ever got stuck in the head with one. So I got to consider ourselves lucky.
Uh, well, me and my brothers used to take the darts that you throw at the dartboard and that. We used to take
Yeah,
those and throw them at each other.
yeah. Kids, I remember doing it to my buddy I worked with. We went out to a bar to play darts, and I just threw it right into his arm. He obviously didn't grow up the same way I did because he looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And he's just sitting there with a dart stuck out of his arm. It's like a dart.
Yeah,
We did the bike tricks. Remember the BMX bikes were really big
yeah,
back then. The
yeah,
mongoose and all that stuff. The
yeah. We had
jumps we
those
used to
too.
do.
Yeah, we had those growing up too. We used to jump off of ours onto cars
Anything.
or and all
Yeah,
that.
anything you could do with it. That and then there were the skateboards came in after that. After the mongoose, after the bikes, then there was skateboarding, and you'd always get that wobble in your skateboard. And you just and we
Yeah,
all lived. We all lived. Well, most of us. I know a couple of us didn't make it, but they were probably that's thinning the herd. That's what we call that.
yeah. That's what my dad called it when they were growing up. Um, thinning the herd out.
Yeah. Well, they knew what they were talking about then. If you go and look at like playgrounds that kids played on in the 40s, in the 30s, they had these jungle gyms and monkey bars that were 40, 50 feet tall. These kids they were stuntmen. I mean, we had messed up shit, but they had it even worse. Remember we had the metal slides, those silver metal slides that would get up to about 7,000 degrees in the summer. Now they got
Yeah,
nice plastic and they
yeah.
have
Some of the parks.
mulch.
Yeah, some of the parks around here still has the metal slides.
They got nice mulch at the bottom now. Oh, those metal slides are dangerous. You cook an egg on that thing. So they get to land.
Yeah,
We used to land. I remember there were rocks. We used to just land in rocks. It was
yeah,
gravel.
yeah. There was rocks when we had the metal slides and the swings and that would have rocks under them.
Rocks, broken glass. It those,
Yeah,
the worst thing is when you get your knee and you the like the beer top or the soda top bottle, the top when it would
yeah,
be upside down and you would get your knee or something on it, it would leave that big crown on your knee.
yeah. That would hurt.
Yeah, man. I wish I was a kid again. I wish I
Yeah,
could redo all that stuff we did. We used to shoot BB guns at each other.
we did too. My brother hit me right in the chest right here, and I still have a mark right there from the BB.
Yeah, there's some people that still have the BB a little bit under their skin. They've lived with it for like 30 years. It's like, look, like that scene in Jaws where everybody's comparing scars. That
Yeah,
was the Battle of Playground, 1974. I took one to the arm.
yeah. The the late '90s, early um, well, yeah, late
90s.
'80s and the '90s is where I grew up at, and we was rough playing around.
Uh, it was so much fun. We played tackle football with no pads. Just, just didn't matter. People sliding. Remember, you used to play either wiffle ball or tennis ball in the parking lot. And you'd be smashing shit off people's cars,
Yeah,
diving
played.
into their cars to catch stuff.
Yeah, we played street hockey,
Hmm.
hitting the stuff into the cars and all that.
Yeah, just bang, poosh. And then once a window broke, everybody booked. Everybody ran.
Yeah,
It's like I'm gone. I'm out of here. Oh no, we
yeah,
were terrible kids.
yeah. We ran, but a lot of times there was at least someone out there looking out the window that seen us do it, and they were on the phone with calling our parents.
We ran, but they all knew who we were. Where were we running to? But we thought if we ran, we'd be all right. We'd all be hanging out. And then you get more worried about your parents coming to get you than the actual person whose window you broke.
Yeah, yeah. Growing up, me and my brothers and all of our friends used to go to a baseball field and play ball and that. We went one day, and they had the baseball field demolished and had construction stuff all over the place. We're like, what the hell's going on here? The guy was like, oh, we're
Even,
about to build our own auto
even more
store here.
fun.
I'm like,
Like, look what they gave us. That was a gift.
yeah,
They did that here. We ended up jumping on and climbing all over all the construction, all the construction equipment, and trying to get the bulldozer to work.
yeah, we did all that too.
Oh yeah, it was great. Nowadays, I feel bad for the kids. They don't have any adventure like that.
Yeah, they can't do that no more.
I,
Which most
I,
of the time they're inside either on the game system or on their phone.
but think about it. When we something happened to us when we were kids, we would have to ride up. We would get on our bike, ride over to the other dude's house, and be like, "Yo, did you hear what happened?" And then take that dude and ride over to the other guy's house, and all of a sudden, 10 people down the line, everybody would know. Now it's instant. Now it's like, why is my
Yeah,
name not capitalized? I don't I don't need to capitalize my name. I don't know. I did it. Ricky didn't do it. I just I don't know. I don't want to be presumptuous.
yeah, that's the way we was. If something someone heard was going on down the street or something, the we didn't call each other. We showed up at the house.
Yeah, exactly. Like when the ambulance, you remember when the ambulance used to show up somewhere or the police? Oh
Yeah,
my God, let's go. It was like a real life episode of Cops. We'd stand out there and watch like little monsters. There'd be 10 of us and we'd be watching and laughing and she's just wheeling some old lady out of her friggin' house. It's like what a bunch of creeps we were. Just,
yeah.
Jesus.
We used to chase fire trucks around and see where they were
Mhm.
going when we heard them.
Oh, a fire? But oh, that brings up a thing. We all played with fire back then. We all had let's burn this, let's burn that. Let's or you go to the clubhouse and you start burning stuff.
Yeah,
It was the watching a stormtrooper melt because you poured model glue on him.
I still do that. I was sitting here
I know
last
I would
night.
love to.
Yeah, I was sitting here last night on live stream burning a cigarette pack.
Yeah, little boys like fire.
Yeah, I was sitting here this kept lighting on a cigarette pack on fire.
I remember the time my buddy Garth, he set his father's garage on fire. We were making little mini Molotov cocktails and breaking them on a rock.
Yeah.
And then this dummy throws it right on his father's garage. And we had to go out with the hose. And he had to explain to his father why there's a big black burnt mark on his friggin' garage. Oh, that dude was classic. I told this story before. He got hit by a city bus twice. Not the same bus. The bus didn't hit him, then back up and hit him again. He got
Yeah,
hit by a bus.
yeah, I remember you
As,
saying that
as,
before.
as soon as he got better, he got hit by a bus again. And all right, let's go back then. He used to do, you know, the you can't say the word anymore, but the retard voice that people used to do, the duh voice. He
Yeah,
used to do that
yeah,
better than everybody in school, and then he got hit by a bus twice, and then it became real. It was like some kind of karma. Like God said, hey, you're a little too good at that voice. I'm going to make you one. And boom. I still see him around town every once in a while.
yeah. What's Patty? What's Patty saying
What?
here?
Patty's got to make it about her. What shit do you got to do, Patty? We want to know now since you brought it up.
Yeah,
Is it literally? Is it literally or figuratively?
yeah. Come up and tell us something, Patty.
Well, she had to chime in before the Fish Room Fever is on now. Like,
Yeah, he's all right.
listen, look, I
Sometimes,
never saw, I
yeah,
never
he's
saw
all.
anybody go on the Tonight Show and be like, "Yo, there's another show on right now."
Yeah, James is all right. It's just sometimes most of the time they talk about the same stuff every week.
Like, I got to be honest. There's so many live streams, dude. I got to take a break. I got to watch something else. I love fish, but my life can't be all fish, right? Fish are not that exciting. Let's be honest. If my
Yeah,
fish was talking to me like Don Knotts in our movie, all
yeah.
right. But Jesus Christmas.
The fish movie, or the other one, or some of the other ones that he was in.
Oh yeah, the fish movie. What was it, Mister? He
Uh,
played a fish. Was it Mister Plinkett or something like that? I don't
uh,
know.
yeah, I can't missed it with Lippin or something like that.
Yes, that's it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, those movies. No, I gotta watch. I binge. I said I binge on different stuff. One week I'll watch a whole bunch of something, and next week I'll watch a whole bunch of something else.
Yeah, that's why I am. My I got channels like scrap metal scrapping, collecting from collecting stuff from the 90s and stuff like that. I got top 10 videos and other stuff like that instead of this fish videos and all that.
Casual Aquatics, what's up, man? And thank you. Yeah, those stores get on my nerves sometimes. But then again, it's always fun to call something out, you know.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
No, but yeah, it's there's so many. Like during the day while I'm at work, I get the notifications, and basically you could spend your whole life just watching streams.
yeah,
Just it's,
yeah,
and then there's the double up, and it's
yeah,
actually it's tedious. And then when you got to say hello every time you go in.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that there is a procedure.
Yeah. I'm about to do another series on my channel. I'm about to do top 10 movie videos.
I like the top tens. I like all those.
Yeah, I'm about to do some. I did one. Was it last Friday or the week before on my top 10 movies that I like?
Mm-hmm.
This time it's just gonna be. Oh, well, the first one was just any type of movies, but the second one is gonna be this one type, like romance type or comedies and all that. But
Yeah, that'll work good.
Patty's gonna make me go through all my movies and find all the romance and comedy movies. Do my top.
Romance.
10. Yeah,
I
she
don't know.
wants.
I don't. What's a romance movie? Like, what would you all consider a romance movie? Like the Princess Bride or some weird kind of stuff like that. I don't know if I'm a romance kind of guy.
I
I like
like that.
really, I like really bad zombie movies right now. I've been watching a lot of really bad zombie movies.
Yeah, I like the romance and comedy movies
The
where
rom coms.
where they
The
kind of got instead of this one like being this all romance in it.
oh god.
The ones I like, it's got more than comedy in that in it. And Patty
Some
wants
of
to
those
see.
aren't bad. Some of
Yeah,
those aren't bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
and Patty wants.
51 dates. 51 dates is funny. I
Yeah,
like that one.
51. Yeah, 51 dates is good.
It wasn't bad. If I thought about it, there's probably a few, but I don't know. Right now, I'm drawing a blank. Imagine that Vinny doesn't have something to say. But I don't know. But what are new movies coming out? I don't even know. I didn't see. I still want to see the King Kong Godzilla movie. That
Yeah,
I want to see.
yeah, the King Kong movie is already out, but I don't know if it's out on DVD or anything yet.
I,
Uh,
I have friends that saw it, but I don't know if I want to like if I'm actually willing to pay to see something like a movie.
yeah, yeah, give it
You know,
a few months. It'll be on one of the free apps or something.
that's what I like. Like YouTube just put up a whole bunch of free movies, a
Yeah,
whole bunch of free
yeah.
movies.
If you go
Like
underneath my page and under to my playlist, I got a movie section of the movies I have seen or that I'm watching, all underneath that playlist.
I gotta check that out. I want to say what's the
Uh,
last movie? What's the last movie you really liked?
The last one I really
You
liked.
were like, oh, this is a good movie.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, I heard the Godzilla vs King Kong is one of the better ones. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel like when Mecha Godzilla shows up.
Yeah, yeah. Hey there, Jeffrey.
HBO Max, $14.99 a month. Forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd
That's
rather
too
buy a
high for
chimp.
that's
Yeah,
too high for me.
I'd rather, I'd rather buy a chimpanzee,
Yeah,
feed him growth hormone, see what happens.
well, the last movie I watched was Mrs. Doubtfire. That's the last movie I watched.
All right, have you seen the guy? He's got the YouTube channel. He's got. I'm not. Sorry, just got a private message. He does the film theorist. He's got like 9 million followers. and he takes movies and he comes up with really weird theories. Like he just did one about Miss Doubtfire, where he's trying to explain how the Robin Williams character is a criminal throughout the whole thing. Like, no, because he pours pepper on the guy's food when he knows the guy's allergic to it. He throws the orange and hits him in the back of the head with it, and how he goes against the judge's orders. But he does it with a real good sense of humor. Like, you can tell he's joking. It's
Yeah.
really quite an interesting channel.
Yeah, I haven't seen that channel. If you could find it,
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
oh,
It's really, he does all, he did the Star Wars, he did the Star Trek. Like, he,
so just put it in chat here if you could find it, if you can, or just send it to me in private chat and I'll post it.
We can find it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, he does quite interesting. Like is the Titanic about time travel? The minions aren't minions. Um, the horrific reality of Toy Story. Then he does SpongeBob, but he also does like Jason, and he did the Star Wars movies. That's where I got the idea. And I think about it that the Jedi were actually the bad guys.
I've seen a couple of the what is it, the thumb videos where the guy dresses his stumps up and does the video.
Dude, I got it. There's a lot of stuff, I find it interesting. And I'll just watch it. It doesn't, let me see. There we go. How do I, yeah, well, how do I get his stupid address from this? If I do that. I don't know. Movies aren't what they used to be, but I don't know if that's because I'm old now.
Yeah, but there's some movies that's coming out nowadays that's pretty good, and then you got some that's like, were they smoking or something when they made it?
Dude, they ruined so much stuff. Oh, here we go. Duh. Stupid. I gotta do it on my phone. Hold on.
I'll be back this minute, Vinny. I'm gonna step inside real quick and grab me a drink.
That sounds like a good idea. Just a film theory guy? No, it's a different guy. It's I'm gonna figure it out now. I gotta do it on my phone. What is my dog barking at? Come on. Here we go, copy link. Okay, I got it now. I'm actually not as bad as it seems on these things. It's just... There we go. Boom. Okay, I think I did it that time. The new King Kong, $14.99. What else? Yeah, but it's HBO Max, so I guess you get all the HBO stuff. Which, I don't know. I miss the old days of Blockbuster.
Okay, I'm back.
You just go, who remembers the days of renting a movie for Blockbuster and just never bringing it back, and then they come up to you with this crazy bill? It's like $125 for your copy of Die Hard. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah, I miss those days going to renting.
That was fun. It was an experience. It was much more fun. I mean, online it's easy and quick, but there's nothing that beats the actual, you go in there, you'd buy some candy, you'd look around at all the movies. What am I drinking? I'm drinking sweet tea and vodka. Why is my dog barking like this? Well, I know what to do. I'm gonna mute myself. See, when I ask him what he's barking at, he doesn't he never answers. Do you still use Redbox? They still have them at the grocery store.
Yeah,
A
they
lot of
had
people.
the
I
red box.
haven't in a long.
I wasn't used to red box anymore because last red box I used, that red box was hacked, and whoever hacked it got everyone's credit card information and all that.
Holy Jesus! I thought that sound was really racking a 9.
Uh,
No, no,
hey,
What
no.
the fuck is this? Hi
Oh
guys,
God! Here's the troublemaker.
how are you?
How you doing, brother?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good.
hey there, Travis.
I'm actually freaking exhausted today,
Me too.
but I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have to get up at freaking dark 30,
Yeah.
which is a positive because I'm sick and tired of getting up at dark 30.
What time do you get up?
Dark 30.
Well, it gets light here around 5:30 or 6 now, so you get up
Yeah,
earlier
Hey
than
there,
me.
508,
I'm
503.
I'm usually up by like 6:30.
I try to get up between 6 and 7. I give myself a lot of breathing room there.
Yeah, well, it gives me about an hour, but like that hour flies. By the time I'm done getting the fish up and getting everybody, like settled, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to work, and I'm not dressed yet.
And then I get to Dunkin' Donuts and I'm staring at the clock like, oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been in my job since I'm 18, so they know if I come in 10 minutes late, I'm gonna be there till 7 o'clock at night anyway.
You
So.
you have been at the same job since you were 18?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. The same place.
Vinny. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know whether
I don't even understand what you just said to me.
That's impressive.
I don't know if I'm stupid or I'm loyal. It's one or the other.
Wow.
But
that or you really like your job.
No, I do. When we're busy, I love my job. It's that whole stressfulness of not being busy. Like when you make signs and people are afraid to, you can't even go into established businesses. Who's opening a new, and you can only make so much money making signs that say, please stay away. Please,
Yeah,
holy
what-
Jesus.
well,
Any
you
Probably
kid
make a
goes,
lot of those signs.
yeah,
I
you could have
do.
been you could have been like my dad. He was a painter from when he was 16 up until he was 60.
It's about, I started when I was 9 working for my dad as a sign painter.
Yeah,
I started hand painting. When I was 10. I learned in this actual basement before it was finished. I used to come down here 10 years old with a piece of glass and just paint letters. And paint letters like wow. That's a lot of fun for a 10-year-old kid.
I told him my uncle was a sign painter, and I learned to paint from him too. But I didn't find a love for it. Like it wasn't something I was going to keep doing.
Well, that I really enjoyed, and now that it's so rare, I still enjoy doing it. But I moved on to welding and electrical signs, and
Right.
everything's always different. And I'm the manager, so nobody fucks with me.
Right.
Like I've been there so long, nobody gives me a hard time. So that's also a plus.
You're right.
yeah. I started
Hi,
working.
Patty. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Chalupa.
Yeah,
Travis.
I started working with my dad painting when I was 10 years old up until I was 25.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I can't take this no more. And told my dad I was quitting.
Yeah. I just didn't find any joy in it. It it was kind of cool, but I wasn't actually doing anything that I felt was really creative, so it bored me. And
Yeah, that's what I mean by the last year. It's been really boring.
yeah.
This is the most boring apocalypse I've ever seen in my life.
It is that we were just talking about that. On the scale of apocalypses, it's like a 2. It's like a 2 out of
Step
10.
away for a minute, guys.
I would take Sharknado over this any day. Let's just have Sharknado or whatever, any other weird stupid movie like that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. Something with a little excitement in it. No, I mean the truth of the matter is, thank God we didn't get something like Ebola and people bleeding out their eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah.
That would have been really.
I don't
really
mean I
ugly.
want that. That was no. No, there's a lot of real nasty stuff out there. Thank God they didn't. They chose this one to spray on us and give us.
They chose this one to spray on us and give us.
Well, they
I
didn't.
don't, I don't know
I
how
think
you
they
live with
sprayed
all
up
those
there.
conspiracies running around in your head. I just don't even know how you live that way.
Brother, even Fauci saying it came from the lab. Even he's saying it came from the lab now. But a year ago when I was saying it, I was crazy.
No, I haven't seen that. I'm sure somebody said he said that, but I haven't seen him say that.
Oh, no, he said it.
Uh,
Don't worry. Listen, let's turn the wheel. We'll turn the wheel. My new thing. We'll turn the wheel. Everything's good. Listen, we're in capable hands now. Country, everything's getting better. All right, so that's all we got to worry about.
Yeah. And
Not to interject, but I did have to go buy plywood today. I just sent my guys to buy plywood today.
Oh my God, how expensive is that?
It was $74 for a sheet of half-inch plywood.
Oh my God.
$54 for a quarter-inch piece of plywood. And it's not even good plywood. It's not marine plywood. It's just horse crap plywood.
Not treated or anything, just average old freaking slap it on there.
Just like the worst stuff you could possibly get. We're worried that the box is going to break because the sign's too heavy for the plywood.
Right.
So I mean that is a little bit of a problem. Then I go to fill up my gas. And I'm like, whoa, what happened? What happened to the glory days of last year?
Oh my God.
$2 a gallon. Now it's pretty soon we're going to be paying English prices. $8 a liter. And they pay by the liter too. That's what freaks me out. Because a liter isn't a gallon.
No, it's not.
So it's abundantly clear now why the ex sent me candy. It's all about the sex.
Oh, well,
all right.
Sure.
See, we got to turn the wheel. Which ex? Ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, kid from middle school you dated for a little while? Now we got to know. You brought it up.
Right, yeah. What's up, Triple J?
So, Mike, start making fun of me so I can get upset. Come on.
No.
Jeez.
I mean, I promise. Saturday night I will. I'm too tired.
Okay,
I'm too tired.
I'm
too tired to give you any shit right now.
It sounds good. So how's the fish rescue going?
Rescue man, I tell you what, we have had some really cool stuff happen lately. Freaking Manifesto and Jenny Lynn on their birthday, I guess they share a birthday, said something on a stream somewhere that they'd like people to donate to us, and I'll be damned if they didn't send us a little bit. And so that was super cool. And I just found out about it today. I guess it happened. I guess it happened like 3 or 4 days ago, and I just found out about it today. I was like, what the hell happened? So I'm in the process of writing emails to people that I should have been writing emails to 4 days ago.
Dude, I got a notification, I think the other day, that said in someone's thing, I won a small tank.
Okay.
And now I can't find it. I have no idea.
Oh.
There's so many notifications. Look,
hey Bob, how are you?
From the time this stream started, from the time I sent that link to the film theorist, I have over 100 notifications already.
Yeah, that happens.
It's ringing oh my God, thank God I don't have the sound on for that because it would be crazy.
Right.
Ex-boyfriend, haven't talked to him in over a year. So that means the girlfriend he was dating just dumped him, probably in a horrible way. She probably found somebody with a little more girth, and that was it for him.
Man, why you gotta lay that kind of smack down? Maybe he's just rethought his position in life and decided that Muppet is the girl for him.
She said herself that it wasn't like some come to Jesus moment. She said it was he's looking for it. So
well, I mean, okay, all right, but maybe it was.
Listen, let's be honest. I don't think guys deserve the benefit of the doubt sometimes. I'm a guy. Right. I know. I don't really think we deserve the benefit of the doubt.
No, that's a true story.
We got to really go through that trial by fire to get that.
Fishimon, what's up?
You have a deer with no eyes?
You have a deer with no eyes?
Jesus. Sounds like a
Some weird
song
shit.
from America. I went through the desert on a deer with no eyes. Jeez. You just listen. That's the old Helen Keller joke where you rearrange the furniture.
Okay. I will run over there, Lori. I will.
Where you gotta go?
Fish tube, Roy. She sent me a message. I gotta go answer it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. See, I didn't even. Yeah. Now I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's then when you got two things going on, it's hard to catch. You're looking at one thing for messages, and then all of a sudden you ignore somebody on the. There's a lot to do.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying, man, technology is supposed to make things easier, and I'm telling you, it does not.
Dude, we were just talking. Me and Ricky were talking about it before. When we were kids, if we wanted to tell our friends something, we had to hop on our bike and ride over to his house and tell him.
Well, that's not necessarily true. You did pick up the phone, but the difference was is that it might be busy. It might be busy, and that
because
was
the
not
sister was always on the phone.
Always on the phone, right?
Talk to your boy, you got to go there.
I agree. But listen, I mean, that was a great thing. Like, the phone is busy. Sorry, I can't talk to you right now. You'll have to call back when the phone is not busy.
Dude, you remember how mad people used to get when people would take it off the hook? It's the same thing now when people ignore. Dude, people would lose their minds.
I agree.
Off their hook. The phone off the hook. I come from the day of rotary phones. I remember the day we stepped up to the hit. He sent me a text message of a crop and clamps.
Oh, good man.
Was he in my basement? That's a joke, but kind of. I remember me and my buddies. Remember, used to dial on a rotary phone and a push button phone. Oh, when the push button phone came out, the best thing about it was you could play songs on it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everybody learned how to play "Mary Had a Lamb" on your freaking phone.
Yeah,
and sometimes when you're bored talking to somebody who wouldn't just shut up, you just start playing "Mary Had a Little Lamb" on the freaking buttons. Remember?
Okay, yeah. Just beep. The funny thing was you'd start yelling, and then every time you wanted to swear, you'd hit the button. You son of a beep! You went a beep! Because we were so creative back then.
No, I remember one time.
It was me, my guitar player Matt, and another kid. We were at my house. My mother's at work at the bar, like always. And we left the latchkey kids, and we called them. We called up some lady, and we tried to prank call her. And she actually told us that for some reason she knew our number and she was going to call the police on us.
Sorry about that, fishy monkey.
So us dummies, we hang up the phone and we ran out of the house and went to the playground hoping the police didn't show up. They didn't even have caller ID back then. I thought she had a hookup.
Do you remember the cord used to be so long and the girls would take the phone all the way into their bedroom?
Dude, like absolutely. 50-foot cords.
Yeah. Yep.
And the thing is, if you got mad with somebody and you wanted to slam the phone, they would hear it. Bang!
Yeah,
now you can't do that.
That is true.
Now all you do is sit there. Boom. Then some comedian does that joke.
Yeah, you say,
I showed her.
Listen to this, and you hit the button. And they're like, what?
You slam your phone down now, you break it.
They should actually do something on our cell phones where it says angry hang up.
Yeah,
noise.
And it makes a clattering sound before it hangs up.
Sound.
Yeah, so you can say, listen to this, sucker.
I like it.
I taught her a lesson.
That is a win.
Yeah, we got to come up with that, actually. I think there's a market for that.
Uh-huh.
Eavesdropping. Oh, my God. When you pick up the phone and you listen to, we used to love doing that. Whenever your boy would call a girl.
Right.
You get on the other line and listen to.
Everybody's trying to got their hand over their mouth so they don't breathe in it.
Yeah. We'd all start laughing. You'd all start laughing, and the girl would go, who's on the other line?
Yeah.
Or hold on. You'd put somebody on, you'd click the button, and you'd have to dial to get 3 people on the line together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those
It's
those
awesome.
phone cords were huge though, and they used to knock everything down with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Grandma's little tchotchkes and her little Hummel friggin' figures would go flying.
Uh-huh. You'd get it all stretched out where it was like really springy and like it'd slip out of your hand, or you'd set it down not thinking, and that thing go winging across the house, knocking, trying to kill the cat.
The phone would go flying.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids today are probably saying, "What the hell are they talking about?"
There aren't any kids in here. Find me a kid in here. There aren't any kids in here.
Yeah. Hey there, Skipper.
I
Well,
remember
Skipper's
we
a
never
kid.
had a home
What's
phone.
up, Skipper?
It's like
The
that
fish
old
box,
TV
sir?
show where they had to climb up the pole just to use the phone. Was that Green Acres or something?
Yeah, that was Green Acres. They did that. And
Three-way calling was mind-blowing. It was, too.
Yes.
and you see the
When
guy.
that came out,
Yeah, you see the guy
Dude, when-
falling off the pole all the time, going up there.
when caller ID came out, it was like the future.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
Flying cars are just right around the
It's right around the corner.
Yeah,
Okay, what about this? When you had that big TV in the big cabinet, and that broke, and you got your other TV and you put it on top of that
Right.
TV.
yeah.
And sometimes they'd have another one on top of it when that one broke.
But you know what? That TV, listen, that console TV, that thing could still be running today if you could buy tubes for it.
It's a
Tubes.
Zenith. Those Zenith
Yeah.
TVs back in the days would last forever. God
They
only
used to
knows
have to warm up.
the radiation it was pumping out at us as little kids. Though.
Yeah.
They had
The
the ones,
TV used
remember
to
the
weigh
ones-
like 10,000 pounds.
It was a TV and it had a stereo and it had speakers in it too.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. Now you just slap one on the wall and you're done.
Yeah.
That thing weighs 7 pounds. It lasts for a
I
year and
know,
a half. You
yeah.
just go buy another one.
Listen, I have a console turntable from like 1945 sitting in my office, and it's in perfect freaking condition, and it'll even still play records. I haven't used it in years, but that
Oh
thing
no,
is
that
still in
old
good shape.
stuff. That old
How about you
stuff still
send it to
works.
me? I'll take it to the pawn shop.
Yeah, you bet.
The old things still work. And the best thing about the old stuff, you can fix it.
Yeah,
There's
you
nothing
could.
they made. There's nothing like old cars.
Yeah.
I've seen old cars that are all rusted out. There's not a part left on it, and then 3 months later, here's a beautiful car the guy put together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like long ago, if your alternator gave out, you would take it somewhere and get the alternator fixed. Now,
Oh, the
nobody
carburetor
does
shops.
that.
There used to be carburetor shops. All they did was work on carburetors. You
Yeah.
just bring it in.
There still are, in at least here there are. But I'm in one of those towns where there's a lot of old folks.
Yeah, we
so.
have one here in town somewhere that still does that. We still have on TV repair shop here in town.
You have a TV repair shop?
Thank God, though.
Yeah.
Thank God. Because nowadays, everything is made to be thrown away.
It is too.
Yeah.
It is.
Look at
Yeah,
the water heaters we used to get. Those things would last 25 years. Now
Yeah,
you get a
yeah.
water heater, 6 years, throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that TV repair shop was still in town.
I am too. That is surprising. You know
As
those
soon
things.
as I break, they're gonna throw me away.
Well, yeah, but no, you know the freaking flat screens have this switch in the back that heats up in order to shock the TV to start it. It's just all it is a little heat switch, and that it is actually built to go out after about 7 years, and they're easily replaceable, but nobody does. Like if you knew somebody who would replace it for you, it'd be all of like 20 minutes and $20, but nobody replaces them. You just throw the damn thing out, and that's all you need to fix most of these freaking flat screen TVs. Anyway, it irritates me.
Yeah, they're making stuff now where if it breaks, you can't buy parts and nothing for it. You just gotta replace it.
Yeah. Freaking ridiculous. What am I hearing in the background?
I think that's Fishmon echoing.
No, that's people in the break room talking. What do you want me to do? Tell
You're
them
at
to
work.
shut up?
You're at work. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, tell all those bastards to shut the fuck up.
Uh,
Right, Muppet? It's totally different when you're on a computer than on your phone.
There you go, Vinny.
To be honest, I've never been the phone type of guy. Phone never did anything for me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm
please
not,
Well, you
do it on the
couldn't-
phone. It's
you
like,
couldn't
nah,
text
no,
long
it's
ago,
not.
so you had to call people.
I never called anyone. I just showed up to their house.
Either that or you send them a letter in the mail.
A letter in the mail? What are we all 95 now? Who sent letters? None of us sent letters.
Oh, I'm going to send a letter to them. Get there a week later. And they show up to your house. Oh, you could
I actually
come down
I,
here.
I actually did have a pen pal in high school.
Yeah,
They used to-
I had one over in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big dude called Bubba, and he told you his name was Jennifer.
Mine was actually a girl I met at a summer camp, and she lived in Texas, and I lived in Florida, and so we could never see each other, but we'd write to each other.
All right, so it was you were writing to somebody in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, my class, we did Germany and Turkey. It's the two countries we had pen pals in.
Yeah.
It's a good
Most
mix.
Most of the time we got the letters, didn't know what they said because we couldn't read it.
Yeah, not me. That was too much like work.
I would just write back, nah, I live in America.
Confident prick.
No, but who remembers back in the day? Hey, baby, I got a Polaroid. Come on, people still use those.
Yeah, they do. They still take horrible photos.
Yeah, they make brand new Polaroid cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 old ones out in the barn that's in a tote. Can't find films for it or anything for it.
Who remembers the old flashes? You click
Oh,
the
yeah.
flash in.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
The
thing
cube.
would get so hot.
Yeah,
It was like a nuclear furnace, and you would
Yeah.
touch it.
Well, you remember the ones that were one use? It was they were 4 use actually. They were a cube, and it would turn. So
Yeah.
it would flash, and then it would turn, and then it would flash, and then it would turn, and then you'd throw it away, and you'd go get another cube.
Look, but before that, they used to just have a big tray of powder.
I remember, yeah.
Oh my God, are you talking about
The Civil
flash
War.
on the old Kodak camera?
Yeah, the old flash cubes.
I totally forgot those even.
Yeah, they existed. They were a real thing.
Vinny, you talking about back in the Western days
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
know about it.
yeah,
when they took pictures of sitting buffalo and stuff.
Yeah, Vinny was alive back then.
Of course I was. I smoked them.
Vinny was a teenager.
I don't know. I think he
First
was
time I
probably
ever smoked was
mid-30s.
with Sitting Bull.
With a sitting bull.
You smoked the peace pipe with
Yeah,
him?
the Peasum pipe. That thing would get you messed up. Peyote in the tent. It
Peyote.
was great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then you went on a spiritual journey.
I told Columbus, I said, dude, you're not going to find anything.
Did he tell him the world was flat?
He knew it was flat.
Oh my god.
No, it's not flat. It's a simulation. So let's just move on. Let's turn the wheel. Let's turn the wheel.
All right, I'm going because you guys are reminding me of how old I am.
No.
yeah, you're so old, Fishimon.
50 is the new 50.
50 is the new 50. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not right.
You know, I tell people that all the time. When I was 20, I felt like if I was in my teens. When I was in my 20s, when I was in my 30s, I felt like I was 20. And when I was in my 40s, I felt like I was in my 30s. Now that I'm in my 50s, I feel like I'm in my 50s.
Yeah. 50s hurt, man. Like I know when I turned 40, I lost my freaking eyesight. Like the day I turned 40, I had to go buy glasses. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was minding my own business. I turned 40, and I'm like, shit, I can't see anything.
What kind of
And then you
glasses?
bring your
The reading glasses like I got on?
No, just regular glasses.
I know, like prescription glasses, or you just went and got the ones at Walmart?
No. They're prescription glasses.
Yeah,
Well, these are the
well,
Walmart ones.
that's
Okay.
nothing.
Oh,
Some
they
guys,
get the
some
Walmart
guys
ones,
wear
too.
glasses that are like Coke bottles. The
Yeah,
bottom
well,
of the Coke bottles.
I didn't have to do the Coke bottle thing. But,
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
But
love
no,
that show.
honest to God, though, it was weird, man. I swear to you, I woke up on my 40th birthday, and my wife will tell you, I was like, holy shit, I can't see. And I thought it was just a passing thing. No.
No.
Honest to
I
God,
knew a
Warranty
guy.
on your car. The day the warranty goes out, the next day your car breaks.
I knew a guy that used to wear glasses that were so thick. He said he could be legally on disability, but he didn't want to give up his driver's license. So I said, "Can you see stuff on the road?" He says, "Yeah, I see a blur there. I know that's a car. I see a blur in front of me. I know that's a car."
I knew a dude that was the same way. He could barely see, but yet he was barreling down the road.
Yes, my
I know
grandfather
about,
was like that.
500,000 of those people. They all live here.
Yes,
No, I
my
think this one
grandfather's
is dead
like
by
that.
now.
He's like, if I see a blur, I know there's something there.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, you don't have to know what color the car is.
But they all took his license after he'd hit a police car that was parked in the parking lot.
Okay, I'm good with way too late coffee.
I'm like, you couldn't
Thank you,
see
Laurie.
the car that was blurry right there. He's like, no, I didn't see nothing there. And he ran right into a police car, and they took his own license.
Did you just say the guys in the clink? Really, Patty? In the clink?
I'm surprised she didn't say the guys in the Hooskow.
In the Hooskow.
And she yells at me because I'm the one with the dated references.
I
what?
didn't
No,
even
Patty's
see
not on
Rocco
panel.
come in. Hey there, Rocco.
What's up, Rocco?
Yeah. Hey, Rocco.
What up, what up, what up?
Hey, man, how are you?
Oh,
Doing well. Thank you.
Good.
What's up, Rocco?
How's everybody
How you
doing?
man?
Good.
doing good.
Enjoyed your Rob 93 interview.
Oh,
That was
thank
good.
you. Thank you.
was
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, I had to make sure that I plugged you in, man.
Yeah, I appreciated that. I was cracking up. I'm like, oh, really? On Rob 93, you threw that in there? All right, dude. Cool.
Yeah, so if you guys don't have a FishTuber account at fishtuber.com, you're wrong.
Patty, that's not true. At least with a Polaroid, there was only one copy. But remember, that's exactly around the same time that the Xerox machine came out.
That's very true.
All those black and white copies of those crappy Polaroids.
Dude, but back then that was amazing.
I'm with
Come on,
you.
we all
I'm with
remember having AOL waiting 2 hours for a photo to download.
you. You've got
Right.
mail.
Hey, thanks for putting that up,
Sir.
Lori. Muppet, appreciate that a whole bunch.
When the internet kind of was new, when they started coming out with the email address, my mom set up her first email account, and every time it said you got mail, she run out to the mailbox.
Lord.
Every time it said you got mail. I'm like, Mom,
AOL.
on the computer, not the actual mailbox. It took her a week. She did that for a whole week. Every time it said you got mail, she would go out to the main mailbox.
And unfortunately, you didn't have a cell phone at the time to get video of that.
Yeah.
You have mail.
You've got
Then
mail.
they made a movie about it. And,
They made a movie about it?
yeah, you got mail, wasn't it with Billy Crystal?
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
Tom Hanks.
Okay, same, yeah, basically the same guy to me.
Wait, you get Tom Hanks and Billy Crystal are not the same guy?
No, they're not, but they do the same kind of kind.
No, they don't. Come on.
no, they're two different people.
Yeah, I know. Billy Crystal does that terrible imitation all the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Tom Hanks has weird kids. That's all I know. Look, I remember Bosom Buddies, and I
Yeah,
still
I
to this
remember
day
Bosom Buddies too.
cannot believe back then we watched shows with guys dressing up like chicks.
We watched some crazy shit back in the day. I mean, honest to God, some of the shows that we watched back then were pretty freaking wonky.
Well, there's
Yeah.
people today that still does that.
Yeah, but it's nothing like that. You remember Welcome Back, Cotter? Come on. If you don't remember Welcome, yeah, come on. That show was amazing. And how wonky was that shit? Like,
And then he would finish every episode with a joke.
That's a great show.
Gabe Kaplan, of course.
Gabe
My favorite was
Kaplan.
Epstein. Signed
Was Epstein.
Epstein's mom.
Yeah.
That All in the Family was classic.
Oh my God! Hold on, I got to turn off freaking Discord. It won't stop popping up. Go away, Discord.
I know that's what I just did. I muted on Discord.
No,
Yeah,
just stop.
They didn't care about stuff, but they were in some of them shows though. You go back and watch, and some of the things they say, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of the shows back then won't make it today.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. A lot of them they would just blow up.
They could not make All in the Family today.
No.
No way.
Yeah, All
Nope.
the Family was some of the. There was another show they said they wouldn't make it today. I can't remember the name of it. The Jefferson show.
Oh, I love that show.
The Jeffersons. That was a great show. Yeah.
That was a spin-off. That was a spin-off of All in the Family.
Yeah, they said that show wouldn't make it today.
Probably not.
Oh, Sanford and Son, they said wouldn't make it.
Dude, Friends wouldn't make it today. Look at what a creep Joey was. That wouldn't make it
Friends
today.
would make it today.
Joey was hitting on everybody the whole time.
Right.
No, that would.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, Rocco, who made your logo, buddy?
That logo I found on. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I like that logo.
That was
Yeah, it's busy.
what was her freaking
Yeah, because
name? Sarah something, but I found her on Fiverr, and
Okay.
the one that made this one, I think
Hey there,
yeah,
Jill.
she was from Pakistan. The girl that made this one's from Pakistan,
All right.
but I also have another one that was made, and that girl was from Ireland, and that one was a funny story because I told her. Even this one, I told the lady, I said, "Look, I want a flower horn and I want an Oscar."
You didn't get either one.
And I didn't get either one. But I saw it and I was like, "Wow, I really dig that though." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it. I'm
Right.
down with that." Okay.
Right.
Now the other one, now you remember this girl's from Ireland. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So there's a little bit of a language barrier. Okay.
Okay.
Bless her heart. I told her, I said, I want one with an Oscar and a flower horn. And I said, "Do you need me to send you a picture?" She goes, "Send me a picture of the flower horn." I said, "Okay, got it. No problem." So I sent her like 5 or 6 pictures of flower horns, right?
Okay.
She's like, I said, "Do you need pictures of Oscars?" No, I got it. I know what Oscars are. I got it. I know what an Oscar is. I was like, "Gotcha. Okay, cool." She said, "I'll have it for you in 2 days." I was like, "Great." So I get the proof early this morning, and I'm in bed, and that's what kind of cheered me up a little bit because I started laughing really hard. It had a picture of a flower horn with a Greek wreath, around it, and then it had my
Yeah.
channel name underneath.
Okay.
And then right in the back, dead center, it had a statue of an Oscar.
A statue of an Oscar?
Okay.
The Oscar Awards,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
the big
Wow.
gold Oscar.
I
And
thought
I
she was
told her,
gonna
I
put
said, "You know
Oscar
what? But you know
Madison
what,
on
though?
there.
Honest to God, it looked really cool, man.
Right.
It really did." And I was like, "You know what?" I said, maybe it's my fault because I wasn't very, maybe it wasn't because I wasn't really clear about what I was looking for. I said, "Let me send you a picture of this of what I'm talking about." And she's just like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I was
That's
like, "No, don't be." I
hilarious.
said, "Because it looks beautiful. It looks, beautiful as could be, but that's not quite what I was wanting."
Not quite what you're aiming for.
But she does a wonderful job, and the other one was really cool too. And it had, she sent me 2 of them actually. It's got two of them where like their tails overlap each other and they're facing away from each other.
Yeah.
And then it's got the wreath and my channel name, and then the other one is they're facing each other with the wreath around it, and then my channel name underneath it, and it looks really cool. So I was like, you know what, that's way cool. I'll take that one too.
What's the wreath about? Your Greek?
Who?
What's the wreath about?
The wreath.
The wreath.
Oh, the wreath. The wreath.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why she just went with the wreath. I don't know why,
She
but it
just thought
looked cool.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah. She just thought it was cool.
I thought
so
maybe
I'm
it had
like,
some
all right.
meaning or something. But, all right.
No. But
Some kind
I
of
liked
Roman
it. It was
thing,
cool.
probably.
But
Some sort of what?
Roman thing.
Roman thing?
Yeah.
yeah, maybe because I'm Italian. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Italian. Maybe.
Okay, maybe.
I mean, I told her, she asked me, well, tell me about yourself. I said, well, I'm Italian. I'm a military guy. I retired military, yada, yada, yada. And I just
She
gave her the whole
put an
spiel.
Oscar with a machine gun.
Right? Well, see, what I thought would have been cool would have been an Oscar with a machine gun with a World War II helmet on with a handlebar mustache. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, you're not asking for much.
Exactly.
Our helmet, not the snazzy German ones, right?
Yeah, right on.
And I'm glad you said that kind of mustache, not the other one. World War II is famous for a certain type of mustache.
Yes, it is.
Okay, there you go, Vinny.
Vinny, you're Archie Bunker.
Look, Carol O'Connor is a big-time liberal in real life. Or was.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I just fall asleep on you people.
Who names their boy Carol, though?
Right?
No, I'll take that cup of coffee, and it's not going to keep me awake either. I'm going to be out in like any minute now.
Well, I took some pain pills, and I'm drinking a beer.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Patty, I am not a twig. Okay?
No, I mean, you're kind of a twig.
Yeah, but
But how tall are you, Vinny?
5'7", maybe 5'8".
Okay, so you're my height. I'm
Yeah,
5'7",
5'7".
5'8".
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I
How
was
much
a
do you
lot
weigh?
bigger
Just
when I
out
was
of
married.
curiosity, how much do you weigh, though?
Now, who knows? I haven't weighed myself in so long.
Would you say you're over 200 pounds?
No,
I am.
no, I'm not even close. Or maybe $165. $165.
yeah,
I
that's
haven't
about
weighed
what I
that.
am.
I haven't weighed $165 since the early 90s.
Right?
Yeah, that's
I
about
was
what I am. I'm 5'6", maybe 150, 160 pounds.
I was 190 when I was married.
Oh, yeah, that always happens. They feed you up.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that was it. My ex wasn't the best cook.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
I'll tell you what, when I met Heather, I was a strapping, like, 195 and in pretty damn good shape. And all of a sudden, I met a woman who bakes a lot. And,
boy.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
Cook really good. Really good.
Yeah, Heather cooks well, too.
Yeah. So that's
Actually,
why I'm over 200 pounds now.
We all cook well in this house. I was an executive chef for years, so I cook, too.
Were you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Most
We
of
didn't
my...
see you on a food channel or nothing, though, right?
No, you might have seen me in Gourmet Magazine twice, but
Really?
that's only if you happen to be reading Gourmet Magazine back in the...
You fancy guy. That's my number one That's my go-to magazine.
Is it?
Well, yeah. Hello.
He
Right on top of the Playboys. I mean, come on.
Vinny doesn't like porn. He likes food porn. Got it.
Look, they've even ruined Playboy.
I haven't looked at a Playboy in years.
Look, remember when we were kids, though, when we would find those, we'd take them out into the woods and we'd hire, those things were like gold when you were a kid. Everybody would come around. He's got a magazine. All the boys would be there.
Yeah, me and my brothers used to charge our friends 50 cents to come in and watch the porn videos that my dad had.
You got a racket going on over there.
I used to check out my dad's videos, and I'd be like, Dad, why is there only guys in these?
What?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get to see the look on his face.
No, my dad's dead, so he can't hear that.
Yeah,
Well,
that
maybe
right
he
on.
can. Maybe he
was
can. If I get struck by lightning, you obviously know.
Then you know he heard you.
we was watching one of the videos, and my parents come home and found us watching it.
Oops.
That was where you'd put it in and you'd hit it so you know what time that your parents stopped watching it at. So you could put it right back to that exact same time. Or remember when cable first came out and you would go back and forth between the channels? If you did it quick enough, you could kind of see the picture and scan that.
Because it had the lines all across it because they didn't have those channels.
And tell you what, if you had rabbit ears, you could kind of bring an angle on things a bit.
In rabbit ears. I would love to show kids nowadays rabbit ears. They would run away. They wouldn't even know what it
Like,
is.
what the hell is that? Or a rotary phone that doesn't hang on the wall.
Yeah,
You know,
we
one
were
of
just
the
talking about
desktop rotaries. They'd be
Yeah.
like, how do you use
Yeah.
that damn thing?
You
You're
remember
gonna
like
cut your
the
fingers
first
off.
cell phone come out? There were the brick cell phones.
Oh
Oh yeah, the Gordon
Yeah.
Gecko one.
that.
Yeah, no, my parents had one of those, and it was
Hey,
big and
I got one better than that. How about the bag phone?
The bag phone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't remember that one.
Never actually laid hands on one, but I remember seeing them.
I remember my father came home with a Betamax one day. The thing was huge. Well, remember the old answer machines that had reel to reel?
Yeah. Do you remember when they came out with the first freaking? They called them laser disc players, and the thing was as big around as a freaking record.
What?
And it was. I mean, it was basically a CD player, but it was as big around as a freaking record. Nobody liked
It
it.
was Sony, right? Sony.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was 20 years before the CD came out, or maybe 30 years before the CD. I don't know. But everybody was like, "No, what the hell is this? That doesn't make any sense." And then all of a sudden, CDs.
Yeah,
We
I'm
had
looking,
one of
those.
I'm
They're ahead
looking
of their
for some
time.
of those to add to my movie collection, but they're hard to find.
Oh, I'll bet they are.
What are those
We
now?
had
I'm
one
sorry.
of
I was on the
those,
phone.
but there weren't
The-
enough movies
the
out
big-
on it.
The big movie disc, like the record
Oh, the
player.
laser discs. The big
Yeah.
laser discs.
Yeah.
They were actually a really good quality.
I'm sure they were.
Actually, they were very good.
Yeah.
They were very, but they're, you know what they remind me of? You can compare that to say like a reel-to-reel recorder.
Mhm.
The old reel-to-reels were amazing quality,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think CD, like a DVD is definitely as good a quality as those were back then. It's just they were just so far ahead of their time. Nobody understood what it was. It was really
Yeah.
bizarre to know that we had, DVD quality back then, but nobody knew what the hell it was all about. The only time you ever saw them was in the TV store, right? You'd go into the freaking TV store and look at it and be like, "That thing is so freaking cool."
My
But
father bought one, and we had 5
oh, he really
movies for
bought
it.
one? Really?
He bought a Betamax. He bought that, and he bought everything that was useless. He bought an Edsel. It's
He bought an Edsel.
just everything we couldn't use. But now he didn't really buy stuff. He did signs for people, so they usually gave, here, let's work out a deal back in the day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
So
it
he would
was
get
with
that. But then when Blockbuster came out with the cassettes, it was every movie. Everything
yeah.
started coming out.
Yeah. It's
Just
cheap.
remember, nowadays you want to binge something, you just go to your playlist and hit a button.
Yeah,
Back then you'd
yeah.
walk out with a stack of 7 Chuck Norris
Yeah,
movies going, I'm
yeah.
going to watch them all.
That's right. And I'm going to get them back by tomorrow, so I don't have to pay the late fees on them.
Dude, the late fees, I stopped going to some places because of the late fees.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I was ready to move. It's like, oh my God, I owe you how much money? And if you lost the movie, they would charge you about $125
Yeah,
back then for the movie.
Well, they had to pay that much for that fucking movie,
Dude, how insane is that?
right? That they had to license it, so they were paying $150 for those movies.
Uh-oh. It's pandemonium.
Ricky's puppies are going crazy.
Now I'm waiting. Oh, good. I got the earphones in, so my dog doesn't hear that. If my dog heard that, he'd be right at the steps.
Right?
What's
Yeah,
going
same
on?
thing here. Same thing here. If I didn't have the headphones on, the dogs would be going crazy.
Yeah, like they think I'm cheating on them. It's like,
Oh, that's what they do. So I've got a. We're gonna do some fish talk. I've got a snowflake eel. We picked up 2 of
a
them.
snowflake eel? What does that mean? It gets offended easily?
Yes. No, it's a. They're Egyptian mud eels, and they
That
call them
sounds
fresh.
racist. I gotta be honest. That sounds
Jesus
racist.
Christ. Anyway, so they call them freshwater eels, but they're not freshwater eels. They're actually either brackish or saltwater eels. The only reason they call them
They are
freshwater eels is
born.
because they're born in fresh water, but then they move on to brackish and saltwater. So anyway,
What is
anyhow,
It's an Egyptian what?
mud eel.
I have to remember that. I'm gonna call somebody that one day.
Yeah.
Like you friggin' Egyptian mud eel.
Anyway, they're really cool freaking fish. But
Of course they are. Eels are amazing. I just always worry about them jumping and getting, like we said before, I worry about them getting out.
Yeah. Well, this one though, he was gasping like freaking crazy for the last couple of days. We really don't know what the hell's wrong with him. I've got him in a bucket now with some. He's in almost saltwater, just like top level brackish, and
Maybe it's some bacteria.
that's what we're thinking too. So we've got him in with general cure, and we'll see how that does. If that's not good enough by tomorrow, we'll probably pick it up with something a little bit stronger. I don't know yet. So.
Everybody pause for a second. You see that? Vinny threw in a little bit of fish something there.
Yeah, a little fish something.
Little fish something.
Yeah.
Rat Dog, how you doing, brother?
Rat dog.
Oh, what I
Rat
really,
dog.
really would like to get is an octopus.
Yeah, well, you want to talk about things escaping.
Exactly.
Basically,
That,
I mean,
that's certain tank.
no, listen, if you get an octopus, basically what you need to do is take some acrylic, form a cube out of the acrylic while the octopus is in it, and just leave it alone, never touch it again. That's it.
And it'll still get out.
And it'll still probably get out.
Right.
Oh, I thought it's supposed to be a cylinder, so there's no square edges.
I don't think that matters. I think what matters is that it can't open ever again. Ever.
I watched one open a jar to get it
I know.
get a little crab that was inside of it. It actually
I know. They're ridiculous. Keeping an
You
octopus
can get small
is-
ones. You
I
can
know.
get a small octopus.
Yes, you can. And it will escape, and it will crawl in bed with you in the middle of the night. You'll be wondering why it is you have this spidery-looking fish in bed with you.
Trust me, nothing crawls in bed with me in the middle of the night.
I believe that. But regardless of that, that's what the octopus is.
Yeah, the only thing that crawls in bed with me is the dogs and cats.
Oh no, I do sleep with my dog. I will admit that. Lots of duct tape.
I sleep with my wife and 4 dogs. So,
In a twin bed?
no, it's a king size. God knows.
Mine's a full bed. I need to replace my bed because my bed broke the other night with all the weight of the dogs and all that.
You know what, Ricky? Just put your mattress on the floor. Just throw the frame away and put the mattress on the floor.
I
You're better
would,
off.
but then there'd be then the dogs just pee on the edge of the bed.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
It's the things with dogs. You can take them out. You can sometimes they're just spiteful and they like to sprinkle.
Yeah,
I don't know. My dog does that.
Yeah,
So every
they do.
once in a while, I'll do something that he doesn't like. Like, no, you can't eat this piece of chocolate, and he'll just like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, mine
Yeah, well,
does the
that's
same thing.
that's how they assert dominance. So, and we have 3 male dogs and 1 female, and every once in a while she'll get, she hits her season, and those little bastards are spraying all over the place because they're trying to be the one to win.
They got to one up each other.
Yeah.
Oh, when I had 2 pugs and a Pomeranian at the same time once. They were all boys.
Yeah.
And you take them for a walk, and you're there for 4 hours because they got to one up each other on everything.
Yeah.
I peed on that. Oh no! Now I peed on that. Now I'll
And
be
I
on
gotta
it
go
again.
back. Dude, it will crawl into your tank, eat your fish, and crawl back into his tank. Now that would be great. That I would like to see.
That you'd like to
There's
see.
one type of octopus I want, and it's the poisonous one that's out there.
Of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
The blue ring octopus.
No.
Yeah, it gets about the size of a softball.
Yeah,
No.
that's the only one I want, and it's the poisonous one that's
Of
out
course.
there.
I do want jellyfish. I would like a cylinder tank.
Oh, I looked into that too. Those are, and you can get those. You get the moon jellies.
Yeah.
Those are, but you still need it. You need that one. You definitely need a tank with no flat,
a
no
cylinder
square
tank
edges,
with-
no 90-degree angles.
Yeah, with good moving water.
And
Wouldn't be all that
they're
hard to come up with.
low flow too, ain't they? You don't need a lot of flow in it, ain't it?
Actually, you do have to have flow to keep them constantly in movement. I mean, not a lot of flow. I guess you're not going to try and like blow the jelly apart, but
Put a couple
Maybe
power
that's-
heads in there.
I just
You
want a
need
couple
some
new
flow.
tanks. That's all I want.
Right.
I just need more tanks and more room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
more
always
room.
it's always
That's
about
what I
room.
need.
I've
More
got
room
tanks
so I get
sitting
more
outside
tanks.
that
I got
can't
I got to
find
get
place
rid of my
put
bed
yet.
now.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
do have a kitchen that if I clean it out, I can, over in that side that I can
Right.
put 10 more
Right.
tanks in.
Yeah, I'm moving stuff out of my living room into the bedroom to make my living room the fish room.
Right, right.
Put
I need
put a chair in the middle of the living room floor and just sit there, have it where you can just turn around and just look at all the fish.
to spin yourself around real fast.
Yeah,
I need more room. I need more tanks, and I need a way to find cheaper electricity.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, every time I add a tank, I'm not worried about the tank. I'm not worried about the fish. I'm not worried
Yeah,
about
you're worried
decorating.
about that extra 30
How much
bucks
am
a
I
month?
adding to my electrical cost with this?
Yeah.
If I can just throw a sponge filter in it and go with a cold water species, I'm good to go. But now I got to put a heater. I got to put this. I got to put
Yeah.
that. That's why I don't use any canisters. I got 30 tanks. I'm going to put a
Yeah.
canister on every. Where do I stop? Which tank gets a canister? Which one doesn't?
You have mostly fresh water around there, don't you?
I have most everything's fresh water except I have 3 saltwater tanks.
Well, you could run a single sand filter. You just need some PVC, man. PVC and a holding tank.
Yeah, I know. Just I've been thinking about everything. I've people that want to give me
I
tanks all
got
the
9
time.
canisters.
I'm telling you, dude. If you set up a single system, I'm working on it right now to try and get, because like the pools outside are on that 275 gallon canister filter I built, and I want to build another one of those and get all the fresh waters running through that. That way, I will only be running 2 Initex pumps instead of, freaking all
Yeah,
sorts of filters
right.
on every single tank.
No, my problem is I didn't plan on having a fish room.
I get that.
I didn't plan on adding all these tanks into this room. There was
I-
going
I
to be
get
one
that.
tank. The kids were supposed to come down here and play with their friends and watch TV. That didn't work because they started. Listen to the irony of this. My 2 teenage daughters started attacking each other when they lived in the same room because they didn't have any space. So I moved down to the basement, put my bed down here, all this. I had to throw out my box spring because it wouldn't fit. And I started adding tanks. If I had planned ahead, I would have probably knocked down that wall because it's not a load-bearing wall. And I would have
Right.
went straight down the line and did all that.
Right.
But now, 2 years later, they stay in the same room. They stay in the same room now. If there's I have an empty room upstairs, and God forbid, no, I'm not allowed to put a fish tank anywhere upstairs. No,
Why not? Go
my
put a
daughters-
fish in there.
They'll disown me.
I
They'll
mean,
dude, they don't want anybody
teenagers,
knowing I
who
even have
cares?
a fish channel.
they're teenagers. Who cares?
Hey, dude, I need
They
somebody
always
to take
disown-
care of me when I
they
get
always
older.
disown you. They always disown you when they're teenagers and come back when they're like 21 or 22.
Some of them do. Some of them just make stuff up in their head. Look, I need one of them, at least one of them, my 3 daughters, to take care of me when I get older. So I'm it's the last thing I want to do.
yeah. You're gonna be in the hospital one day and call them up, and they'll be like, "Oh, who's this?"
Who? Yeah. What's your name? No.
Oh, it's
No,
that
that's the
fish
worst.
guy.
No, and I don't want to go to the hospital either. I'd rather just get hit by a truck.
Get it over with, right?
Yeah. No.
DD, I wish
Fortnite.
that were true, but like nobody's freaking lively tonight. We're all freaking
Yeah.
wiped.
Hey there,
Yeah.
Deborah.
I'm thinking.
Fortnite Rustler, how you doing, brother?
Oh, man.
The chat.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll show you that.
what were you saying? What'd you say on? How many did you had on, Rocco? What you was
What's that?
counting? What you was on counting?
Oh, canister filters.
Yeah. How many did you say you had?
9.
9.
No.
Yeah, I've got about that. I keep trying to convert stuff over to sumps though.
I
I'm
got
tired of
9.
canister filters.
Yeah.
I don't like cleaning them. I don't like cleaning them. That's the thing with canister filters. I don't like having to.
That's the easy part.
Oh, they just make me mad. Sumps, you don't have that problem. You never clean the damn things. And if you do, you just kind of like, I don't know, move stuff around and siphon it off, call it done, put water back in it.
Yeah. Before I could set up any more fish tanks in the living room, I got to support the floor of the trailer.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I tell you what, I'll show you these other 2 logos that she made. This other lady made.
I don't know. I don't think I have a cup at the moment. Actually. Oh no, you got me water when I came home. Oh, is that right? Oh shit.
Rocco, it says, Rocco, you may need an intervention.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that one.
Yeah, I like
There's
that one.
It's not bad.
And then there's that one.
No, that just looks like you're breeding fish to fight.
Yeah.
Right? Ain't that cool though?
Yeah, I mean it's a good looking logo, but it does look like you were just having a fish fight.
The Oscar.
The other one's better. The one with the tails crossed is better.
Yeah, the Oscar looks pissed that that the flower horn.
That one's got a better shape to it.
It does.
You know,
and I like that one too. Except it's none of your fish.
Hey fellas, I gotta take off for a few. I'll be back in a little while.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace and love, guys. Out here.
Hey, if I just happen to nod out, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm working a lot.
If you nod out, I'm going to put your hand in a bowl of cold water.
So you're coming down to Florida? Okay, cool.
If he passes out, I'm just going to start calling him Terry.
Bring that arowana while you come down. No. I won't pass out in a drunken stupor. I might just pass out for tired, but no drunken stupor.
It wasn't even that bad, though.
Bring the arowana, Vinny.
What, the arowana?
Jesus.
Well, I'm
going to go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
I have an empty 20-gallon tank now. All the goldfish I rescued, I rehomed them today.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm not sure yet. Probably just let it sit for a day or two and figure out what I want to put in it.
Yeah, a day or two, exactly. We can't let. I don't know about you, but I can't let something like I'm just staring at it. I got to figure out a way how to put water in it, how to get what to do with it.
Oh, it's got water in it. It's just I don't have nothing inside of it.
Breed something in it. It's a good season for it.
I was gonna put a bluegill in it, but I'm like, nah, 20 gallons is too small for a bluegill.
Oh God! I finally got rid of the Dovi.
Hey, did you?
I finally rehomed that Dovi at work. So now I got a 40 gallon at work. It's freshwater that I'm gonna try to breed something in. I don't know what.
Yeah, I was trying to buy a 40 gallon when the Petco started their sale, but the Petco was on. This Petco was sold out of it. The nearest one was like 5 miles from me. I'm like, I'm not going 5 miles. And they wouldn't deliver it neither.
Yeah, up here they might. It depends. I think if you belong to if you have the PetSmart or the pet something, Petco, you belong to the little club. I don't know. Everything's weird now. Some people deliver. Some people you got to pick it up at the curb.
Yeah, that's the way the Petcos here are. Oh, you got to pick it up at the curb. I'm like, okay, I'm not driving my scooter wrong. 6 miles to the
And,
other pet store just to get a tank.
and then, yeah, but then you're driving back with a 40-gallon tank on your back on a scooter too.
Yeah, take a chance that I'll be getting hit with a rock or something from a big
You
truck.
might get pulled. You might get pulled over for that. To be honest, some cop sees somebody on a scooter with a 40 reader on his back. Whoa, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, no, my luck. Oh, 40 gallons. Okay, go ahead, go.
And that's when you tell them, "Hey, I got a YouTube channel." I did. I got pulled. I got pulled over a couple months ago for my friggin' muffler was falling off my car, and it was a big problem because maybe it wasn't all legal. And the guy saw fish. They saw fish in the passenger seat. And they're like, "Where'd you go, fishbowl?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I went to fishbowl." I said, "I got a YouTube channel." You know, and I had to go to court this week for it. And I go up in front of the judge, and they're like, $50. If you want to spend $50 today, you can go home and forget about all this. I'm like, here's $50. Let me go. Because they didn't make me. Usually they make you make things legal before they actually let you go home. Like
Yeah.
like maybe if your car's not registered, hypothetically, I'm not saying this is me. Maybe if your car's not registered, they make you register it. Maybe if your license expired, it's not me. I'm just hypothetically. They make you
Yeah.
get your license back. I'm just talking hypotheticals here. Please don't use this against me. I plead the fifth. All right? I don't like authority. And I'm broke. I don't have money to pay the Romans. All right? Jesus. How much is it to register a car now?
Yeah, I know when I had to get the scooter register, it was $300 and something to get it
How many
registered.
cc's is it?
50.
You don't have to register 50 cc's up here.
Yeah, a lot of places you don't, but here you do.
Yeah, see, that's where they got you. Up here, you can just hop on a 50cc scooter. I know a guy who owns a scooter shop. You just hop on it. You don't need nothing. I was going to get one for my daughter, and she's like, "Dad, I'm not riding around on a scooter." I'm like, "Why not?" She's like, "I'm not. I want a car." And now she's 17, so she's going to be 17. I'm trying to work with her grandmother on her mother's side about getting her a car, which scares the living crap out of me.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
Yeah, dude, I remember when I drove, when I was a kid, and I knew how to drive. God forbid, these little tin can cars they have nowadays.
Yeah, but you know what? We all survived that shit.
Some
All of us. We were crazy as hell, but we all survived it.
Yeah, but our cars were built like tanks back then.
I guess that's a true story.
Yeah, these new cars, they're all crumple zone and this and that. I'm driving a 95 Jeep now. The only crumple zone is whatever I hit. Nothing's.
My stepdad got a new car and he barely hit a tree and his whole bumper crushed in.
How do you barely hit a tree?
Yeah, he was pulling up into a parking spot and barely tapped the tree and it caved on the bumper in. Just barely tapped it.
Yeah, the metal is a lot thinner nowadays. The door on my car weighs more than the new cars.
Yeah, that's true. It is true. I had a 1975 Trans Am back in the day, and that thing,
dude.
Man,
Yeah.
It was a brick shit house that weighed freaking 2,000 pounds, but it would still turn an 11-second quarter mile.
Yeah, but you needed that because you hit any little bump in the road with these new fast cars, and you see these kids, they go flying up in the air 30 feet into somebody's. They're so light.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Trans Am was a monster. It was the one with the Firebird front end. There was only in that year there was only 800 of them built, and had the hood scoop built in You know, like it was like came factory with a hood scoop.
The working one
car.
with the working ram air.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. My Mustang had that. My Mach 1 had both of them. Both of them had the working ram air.
Yeah. God, that
These
was
are
a fun
so
car.
much. Things are so, and then you could get underneath the hood and work on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did too. We ended up eventually. Funny, so we eventually found a 400 Chevy small block out of a truck and replaced the 455 Pontiac with the 400 Chevy small block, and that thing was so freaking fast.
Dude, you could just nowadays. I'm trying to work on the. We have a van at work. I'm trying to work on it. I replaced the throttle body sensor. I replaced the accelerator pedal sensor. I replaced the harnesses, and I keep getting the trouble code to go away, and it just keeps coming back.
Keeps coming back.
I cannot track it down. I think no matter what I do to it, I got to bring it to the dealership and have them put it on their computer.
Right.
I did a hard restart where you disconnect the battery, all this crap.
Yeah.
This thing, I did a transmission last weekend with a buddy of mine underneath his truck. Piece of cake. Now I got one little wiring problem, one little trouble code, and I cannot figure it out. I replaced everything.
Right.
I missed that. Electrical is the worst thing to work with.
Man, so Chuck and I found this 1995 Ford F-350 box truck up in Clearwater the other day, and we went and picked it up.
I love Clearwater.
Huh? You know Clearwater?
I've been there a few times. That used to be a big party place.
Oh, it still is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Clearwater's pretty town though.
They still all that neon, all that they got all that neon. What is it? The pink and it's almost like the Dolphins colors. There's neon.
There's some in some places.
Everywhere.
There's some in some places. Yeah. But anyway,
there used to be a ton of it.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. It's not as bad. They've toned it down a bit, but anyway, so he calls AAA to have this truck brought back, and AAA sends this guy out who hooks it to his truck, and the son of a bitch forgot to drop the drive shaft and destroyed the freaking transmission in this freaking truck. So now he's got to get freaking AAA to pay for a replacement transmission, and that's going to be like pulling teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're so reasonable when it comes to that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they really weren't supposed to tow it in the first place, right? Because it's a commercial truck, so like they're going to come back and we weren't supposed to tow that. It was a commercial truck, and he's going to be like, yeah, but you did tow it. You broke it. So.
Yeah, once they tow it, they accepted the contract, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, it sucks.
I remember when I was a kid, my mother had one of them little small 2-seater cars. I forget what it was called. It wasn't a Fiat. It wasn't a
MG.
It was a little. Yes.
MG.
Thank you. It was an MG, and it broke down. So my grandfather came and picked us up, and they put it on the back of the truck, the flatbed, and we're driving behind it, and the thing falls off of the back of the flatbed.
Oh my God!
It just fell right off the back of the flatbed.
He didn't tie it down?
I don't know. I guess not. Remember, he was probably, it was AAA back then was alcoholics. That's what it was. It was AAA. Advanced Alcoholics Anonymous, Right. Remember, we used to have T-shirts that said, don't drink and drive, you may spill your beer.
Right. I remember those, yeah. Yeah, funny story. My mother, who is a notorious. Oh, go ahead. Go.
No, go ahead.
So my mom, who is she's a notoriously bad driver. She's like the worst of worst drivers. So she had an MG back when I was a kid, and this little purple MG with the roll bar in the middle of it. It actually had a roll bar that came over.
Yeah.
It was a convertible, and this roll bar with the rubber padding around it. Anyway, so we're going down this highway that ran from my house to where school was, and she drove this little freaking MG underneath a semi truck, and and the roll bar caught on the top of the semi truck, so she couldn't fucking get it out from under this truck. And the truck driver is oblivious to it. He has no idea this is occurring.
Clue.
Not at all. And she's trying to get it out. She's steering it back and forth. Finally, all that rubber that was around the pole ripped off, and the car went careening off into a ditch. And the truck driver just kept driving. And so here we are sitting in the ditch of this little MG that she has just driven underneath a semi. And you know, the stupid thing is, too, my mom is not only notorious for being a horrible driver, but she's notorious for not remembering anything that was traumatic to me. So, like, I bring this up to her a few years later, and she's like, that never happened. I'm like, no, the fuck it didn't. It happened. I was in the goddamn car. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's the same way. If we bring something up, oh, I don't remember that happening.
I'd bring that up to my mom. She'd be like, you want it to happen again? Yeah, my mother was a brawler.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. My mother used to be the bartender in biker bars and stuff, and used to take me there as a little kid. It was great.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my mother was rough. I remember the time I opened up. She had an old Cougar, like a 1972 Cougar.
Right.
I went to open up the door to take one of my GI Joes out, and the whole door fell off on me. Knocked me over. Oh
my God, my mom. Yeah, so I remember my freshman year in high school, my mom bought this freaking Toyota, and it was a nice looking little Toyota. It was kind of old, but I mean, it was okay. I think it was like a 74 Toyota, and so it was old, you know, even then. But anyway, the passenger door didn't open, so she would pull up in front of my fucking high school, and I'd have to crawl out the goddamn window. My freshman year of high school.
You got to do it Dukes of Hazzard style, though. It was popular back then.
I did. I turned it into a thing, but it still sucked.
Between me and you, my driver's side door does not open now because the door is so heavy. Like I mentioned, It looks like they already welded it, so now I have to put a big piece of metal, weld the metal, and then it's a lot of work. So I just haven't really done it because I'm busy. So every day. I gotta climb out. I gotta climb over the console. Dude, the other day I put a coffee in the console, an extra large from Dunkin' Donuts, a $3 and something coffee. I'm climbing over and I hit it with my stupid heel.
Oh,
I smashed it. I had stupid coffee everywhere. People are looking at me. My kids are like, no, I'm not. Well, they'll get in the back seat because it's fine, but they're like, no. Dude, I'm 50 years old with boots on and a bad foot, and I'm climbing in the passenger door. And because the door's broken, I can't even put the window down on the driver's side to climb in the driver's side window to make myself look cool.
That's right. Listen, all 4 windows of my Daewoo don't go down, or they don't go up or down. They're halfway, and they just stay at halfway all the time, forever.
I have one window that's like that, and people go, you know, it's raining out. I'm like, yeah.
Like, yep.
Yep.
And
I like in the winter, the passenger seat looks like a freaking the white wilderness. It's covered in snow. I'm scraping shit out of my passenger seat.
Oh shit!
You know,
it makes me happy to know you suffer as much as I do.
Dude, brother, we're all in it together. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why don't you fix it? I've tried to fix it. These stupid. That's what I mean by the wiring.
Right.
You got to go through everything with an ohm meter, and even it could be the sensor, it could be the fuse, it could be the wires.
I know what it is on mine. All 4 motors I have slowly over the last 20 years watched them burn out.
Oh, how old's the car?
It's a 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those, dude, mine's a 95, but it's a Jeep. Yeah. It was a really nice Jeep in 90. It's got leather. I got to climb in, but it's got leather. It's got this really old primitive computer that almost looks like the old. Remember the old football game you would play that just had the little lines?
Right.
That's what it looks like. It's awesome. But there's actually kind of a computer. It's got a sunroof. It's electric. You know, it's got everything in it. Like the old Cadillacs. The old Cadillacs had everything first. Yeah. Except they didn't know how to go around a corner.
Have you sat in a new Mustang? Have you like actually been like in the cockpit of a new Mustang?
Dude, no one will let me sit in any of their new cars.
Oh, well, anyway.
I've been in the new Mustang because my stepdad's sister got one. Every year,
Any,
new Mustang comes out, he's buying it.
so did you notice that it's a complete and utter piece of shit?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like I don't even know how to explain it. It looks like they spent $12 on fabrication, threw a couple of dials in it, and said, "Yep, that's a dashboard." I mean, and it's plastic, and it's just a complete piece of shit. You're talking about a $30,000 freaking car, and the thing looks like they took a Matchbox car and blew it up on the inside.
They've been doing
Yeah.
that for a long time. Go look at some of the vets from the 80s.
Yeah,
Like the Corvettes from the 80s or the Camaros from the 90s.
yeah,
It's just Ford was the last company to sell out.
yeah. I guess.
To
I don't
all
know,
our
man.
cars. I got a 1995 Jeep. It doesn't burn any oil. We got a new truck at work, and it just always burns oil. And they say it's just something to get used to because some of the way they
It's
make
just something you get used to.
Yeah. Go talk to the dealers. They'll be like, it's supposed to happen. My car shifts. No, it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to. Don't worry about it. They don't care. My buddy Pete, his transmission just went in his truck. He brought it to him 4 times and told him there's something wrong with the transmission. They're like, nah, it's all right. No, it's all right. Now he's got a Silverado, a 2017 Silverado with no transmission.
Right?
And it, of course he's over the mile, so they don't want to give him the warranty.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And so I might have to do another transmission. It depends the price they give him. I think
This is why
they're going to give him a discount, though.
This is why I have never, I won't say never, but I have not in the last 30 years purchased a car that I had to make payments on. I just don't do it. I just don't do it. I'll save up $3,000. I'll go buy a freaking car and I will drive it into the ground. And
Yeah, my grandparents was like that. They would save up and go buy it straight out.
Oh yeah, my grandparents did that too. My grandparents they would trade it in every 3-4 years, but they would just pay it off.
Yeah, that's
my
what,
grandfather did that too.
Yeah, that's what my grandparents did.
My grandfather traded it in religiously on the 2-year day. He would keep a car for exactly 2 years. He would take it down, trade it in, pay it off, and be on to the next car.
Mine. My grandfather would do 3 years, and he always liked the big cars, like the '98, like the Oldsmobile, or the big, not a Cadillac, but big like a Cadillac.
Right.
Yeah, my grandparents was on 5 years.
Mine was religious about it, though. I mean, it was like the day he bought it was the day it went back 2 years later.
Dude, they were so much smarter back then.
Right?
He knew, let me get out of this thing for something while it still got value, or something goes wrong with it. I got the money. Let's do this. Because back then, look, I don't know. My grandfather worked at Hobart. He worked servicing the mixers and all that stuff.
Right.
Yet he had enough money for my grandmother not to work. He bought a house. He bought the house I live in, and then he moved to Florida and never had to worry about money for the rest of his life. Just working a normal job.
Right.
Yeah, that's the way my grandfather is now. He just bought him a new double wide trailer straight out.
Nice.
And he bought.
I wouldn't mind living in the double wide.
And he bought my youngest cousin her first car straight out.
Yeah.
And he said he said if I moved down there, that he might buy me a house if I moved down there.
Well, I guess you should be moving.
Where's Grandpa live?
The same town that.
And how do we get in with his good graces?
I know.
He lives in Bradenton and Sarasota area.
Well, then, what's his name? Where does he live? And how do I get hooked up with this?
I'm always on. I don't care. You know. So if I'm your long lost grandson, me and Ricky could do a Step Brothers thing. I can just be like the movie Step Brothers.
Uh-huh.
And I'll be like, hey, this is my brother.
God, that movie was
Look, I don't need
the
much.
The thing is, he knows my brothers, so. Because there's only 3 boys out of all the grandkids. The rest of the grandkids are girls.
A little plastic surgery. I'll do it. Little like face off. Like, I'm going to switch my face or one of your brothers.
Give him a few years, he might get senile, and it'll be easy. I'm the other brother, Phil. You know?
I'm going to dress up like Anna Nicole Smith.
No.
Hey, that's another old reference. You probably nobody gets.
No, we all get it.
But she did marry that old dude.
When you say Anna Nicole Smith, though, we all kind of cringe a little inside.
Yeah. Didn't she die like a week or 2 after her son passed away or something like that?
Yeah, that was messed up. That was messed up. I was gonna say I don't mind a thick girl, but
wait, did she manage to outlive the old guy?
No, I think maybe she did, but I don't think she got paid.
No, yeah, she never got the money from him after. Oh,
He left it to their son.
That dude was a genius.
Yeah, his son and his family got everything. She tried her best to get.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That makes me happy.
That dude was smart. He's like, look what I'm gonna do my last couple of years.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. It makes me laugh.
You can't take it with you.
Yeah, she tried her best to get half of what he had, but it never worked.
Well, yeah, the only reason she was there to get all of what he had, he gave it up to somebody else.
Let's be honest. They should have given her something, though. Come on.
Yeah. What for?
I mean, she basically had sex with the crypt keeper. They could have given her a couple. They could have given her a couple bucks.
She chose that for money. So, like,
she went to Vegas.
Yeah, that was the only reason she was with him was for the money.
Oh no!
You were. I watched you do it.
He was a really attractive 93-year-old man. She was very attracted to him. At 93, with all his liver spots.
Yeah. Maybe she just liked to play Connect the Dots a lot.
Well, I did it. I had
just give her a Sharpie and let her go.
Yeah.
I was up at the dollar store this evening and had an 80-year-old ask me out. She's like, I'll buy you anything you want.
See, I almost said, what was his name? That old joke.
I looked at her and I kind of looked at her and walked away.
At this point in my life, if some 90-year-old sugar daddy rolled up on me with like, hey, I'm definitely, I'm not going to say yes, but I'm definitely going to listen to what he's talking about. He's like, look, I'll get you teeth. I'll get you this. I'm like, I'm in. I don't care.
When I walked out to the dollar store, she walked out behind me to the scooter, still saying, I'll buy you anything you want.
Ricky should have went for it.
I'm sorry,
man. You should have went for it. Yo, who doesn't remember Kingpin? Got to pay that rent, son. Got to pay that rent.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't want to be using her because I'll be wanting fish stuff.
Yeah, better. Even better.
You mean, listen, you get to do a good thing. You have her donate to the freaking fish rescue. All you got to do is give a little bop. You'll be fine.
Talk you into donating 20 acre of land to the rescue.
See? Missed opportunity, man.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, I'm open for that idea. I'm not sure what I named the arowana. Bling.
Arowanas. You'd have to get yourself a name book and look some names up because anything I want equals.
If you want multiple arowanas, you need to have like 3 or more. Is that what it is? If you just
I think 6 is the plan. I think you're supposed to have 6 if arowanas school, and if you have less than 6, they can get testy. So
imagine
that. 6.
Yeah, I've never put 2 in the same tank together because I don't see that working. Yeah, usually, that's what they say. It's 6. Mm-hmm. You need 6 or something. Yeah, 6 sounds ideal. I like those black arowanas are the now are those dyed? Are the black
No, they're not.
arowanas dyed,
No,
or they're
no.
bred?
Those Asian arowanas are beautiful, but we're not
Oh
allowed
my
to have them
God.
here, buddy. We can't have them.
Yeah, the Asian ones are
They're,
pretty.
they're invasive in the U.S. and we're not allowed to have
Mike,
them.
That's why I don't
Mike.
get. We can't keep them here, but up in Canada they could keep them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's Canada. No, Mike. There's a place in between me and you, because nobody's listening to this. There's a place in Chinatown where they might have them.
No, they might have them.
Yeah, they might have them.
Yeah.
You just you're not
They
bringing
might
your
have
phone in. You're not bringing your phone in there to take
Right,
pictures.
right.
And you got to go to the ATM because you only takes cash.
Right. But he
But
might
they
have
might
them.
have them. Yeah, they might. They might. I
Oh.
might have seen a couple there.
So, I don't ever want to see those on YouTube, but I sure would like to see them in a private video.
Yeah. Well, I got my fans, my only whatever that is. OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. Your OnlyFans page.
Now that the city's opened up, I plan on going back there, and somehow I'm gonna do a John Stossel, or I'm gonna do some undercover Project Veritas shit, and I'm gonna get some footage of these things. All right, because they got a lot of stuff. There's this one in Chinatown, or Asian American town, whatever they want to call it nowadays.
Right.
They really have a lot of stuff that you might not see other places.
Yeah.
Just saying
right.
that.
What's up, Casual Fox? How are you?
Their flower horn collection is off the hook, though. He's got a giant, goes all the way around the store. He has crazy flower horns. Yeah, I did say off
Chris
the
says
hook.
OnlyFins. We're gonna have an OnlyFins page.
Yes, that would be great.
That's perfect.
That really is perfect.
Our black market fish website, OnlyFins.
Look, I heard if we can send pea puffers to Australia, they're getting $220 a pop for them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what Craig Broderick was telling me.
That's crazy.
Dude, up here you get them for like nothing, but they all come with parasites.
Yeah,
That's one thing. It's one thing I see. But dude, go look on Facebook if you don't, if you can take the abuse. I'm about to do a video about how terrible the people on Facebook are to new people, and just everybody in general.
That should go over well.
Yeah, well, everything
you should definitely post that to Facebook, by the way.
I'm going to try to put it in all those things.
Of course you are.
Yes, of course. But they're just brutal. But everybody, I belong to the puffer groups. There's some puffer groups.
Yeah, I know. I got them too.
I got these puffers today, but they look like this. I got these puffers, but this and this. And I don't think anybody where they're buying them from are telling them to treat these things for parasites.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. Even and I have a good local fish store that actually knows some shit. Well, no, a couple of the clerks know some shit. A couple of them know nothing. But, the ones that know some stuff. And even they forget to be, well, maybe it's with us because they know us real well. But, they don't tell you that stuff. They don't oh yeah, if you buy a pea puffer, you're going to need to deworm it. But, none of that comes out of their mouth.
It's a lot of wild caught.
You know what's really stupid about that, though, is you would think they would say,
Here we go again.
listen, if you buy this pea puffer, you're going to have to deworm it. Here is the dewormer you should buy. Right? I mean, you would think they would want to upsell the dewormer. But they don't.
You would think.
You would think.
It's either that or they want you coming back and buying more puffers.
But see, that's ridiculous. Listen, the puffer is freaking $9. The dewormer is $15. Sell me the dewormer. Right? I mean,
I am lucky that Tony at Fishbowl Pets in Stamford, Connecticut, who doesn't ship, but other than that, if you're around, go see him. He does that when he brings them in.
Yeah, there's a lot of places
cool.
that does it as soon as they come in. They go in and deworm. You get Ed and James's pet store that they go to. He was up on panel and he said he deworms some when they first come in. He deworms some.
right.
I think Aquarium Co-op does that too.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the better stores do. The big box stores. They don't even know they're supposed to. Most of
I
them.
remember getting it. I remember getting figure 8 and leopard puppers at Petco
Yeah.
for $4.99 each.
Yeah. Yeah, they're up to 14 now. Whatever.
Mm. Yeah, I don't want to date myself. Yeah, right. But no, that's something that like that's one thing I like about my local fish stores is like I went to go pick up the Fahaka puffer a while back, but he had been in a tank with another Fahaka puffer at the I guess at the wholesaler, and my guy's like, look, just give me half now, and I'm gonna get him back to health, and then you can take him home.
So Vin, your girls don't like your fish, right? Your teenage daughters don't give a shit about the fish.
The only time they like the fish is when they know a boy that wants to see the fish.
Okay, all right, okay. So that being said, tomorrow, if you can find just a minute or so, would you please pull out your will and write me in the puffers, please?
Wait, me too.
And
Hey, and
you
your
know,
wife.
because I mean, you smoke and drink a lot, so it could be any moment, and I'd like to make sure that the puffers come.
Oh no, I'm not going out like that. I'm waiting for the red team to come in and just
The name you put in the
double
will
tap
is
me.
Heather.
Okay, I mean,
For the
however it works,
puffers.
that's fine. I just want to make sure that piece of paper has my Florida Fish
Yeah, while
Rescue
you're
on
at
it.
it, I'll put my
For those
name on there
puffers.
for a couple of fish and that too.
Yeah, give Ricky the frogs. But
The frogs I gave back.
Well,
did you?
I take the hermit crabs and all that. I'll take those.
Ricky, you're gonna want the moon crabs. The moon crabs are big and the moon crabs are awesome. The Halloween crabs or whatever they call
Listen,
them.
Yeah, I
Vinny,
take those
I'm
too.
just excited that you're going to give Ricky crabs. That just makes me happy.
Wow.
Well, I already gave him herpes, so why not?
There's some rumors starting over here.
I'm talking to a guy in Rochester right now. He's going to be opening. He's opening, I guess, in August, a big rescue. But he's going to do fish. He's going to do reptiles.
Right.
I think they're going to have emus.
Emus.
Yeah, no, seriously. It's a whole rescue for all kinds of animals.
Well, wait a minute. If you say he's opening a rescue, and he already knows what kind of animals he's going to have in it. I mean, like.
I think he already has some. He's been
he
doing
has
it.
some.
with his
Okay.
moving.
All right. Okay. All right. That's fine.
Yeah, and he's the thing. I'm actually going to interview him this Sunday, pre-record it, and then put it out because, why not?
Because like when you open a rescue, you don't know what kind of animals you're going to get. Like you're going to get whatever people drop off on your front door.
That's what he said. He said he will never refuse an animal.
Yeah. Well, good.
So
That's why
that's what I'm
gonna
going to ask him about. He allegedly was working on his fish tank today or his fish thing today where he needed a pool ladder to get out of it.
Right.
So I really don't know. I met the guy on Facebook. He seemed like a nice guy. I figured, well, let him explain everything.
Yeah. Nice.
So
I've got a
it's
pool
new to
like
everybody.
that I need to get set up, but I'm still not. We're still not sure on our living arrangements at the moment whether or not I'm going to magically pull my ass out of getting evicted in 2 months. But
What?
yeah, man. Oh, jeez, it's a long freaking story. But
Where are we going?
okay, so the house we're in was owned by my grand uncle and my grandmother since the late 60s. And when my grand uncle died, he left the property in his will to my mother, my uncle, and my cousin. And we wanted to buy the house, so we struck out to get a mortgage, which we did. And my mom, who is a fucking asshole, decided she wanted $60,000 more after we already got the mortgage. So we turned around and went back to the mortgage companies and said, well, she's raised the price. And they said, screw off. So, and this was right at the 2009 crash.
Oh, dude, same thing.
Right at the 2009 crash. So my cousin, who's a pretty good dude, came along and said, look, I will buy them out and you can just pay me the mortgage on time. And when you can get a mortgage, when it gets down low enough, get a mortgage and just pay it off. Well, everything went to hell since then. Like in the 2009 crash, we had a company that was doing fairly well. You know, we were 80,000, 90,000 a year. Everything was groovy. And the mortgage crash came along, and unfortunately, that business was based around real estate, and it crashed. So we were broke as shit. So then we started another company that turned around and started making about the same kind of money, and then Google changed its algorithm and crashed that company. So we've never quite fully recovered from it, and getting a mortgage on the property is just not an option at the moment. And anyway, so my we've paid it over half of it off. It's been 18 years we've paid off $180,000 on the mortgage, and that covered all of the interest and about half of the price. But anyway, so the cousin has decided he's sick and tired of the house. He doesn't want it in his name anymore. He wants to get rid of it. And one of those "we'll buy any old house" came by and said, "We'll give you $150,000." And he went, "Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Have a nice day." So here we sit after paying off most of the house over the last 18 years. And he has decided that by August 1st, he's selling the house one way or the other. And either we can come up with it or we can't. And that's the end of that. And the concept of taking out another $150,000 loan and paying all that interest again is revolting to me, as well as difficult.
Dude,
So,
I gotta be honest, that sounds like a real douchebag move.
yeah, it is a real douchebag.
It's almost like he kind of, like, if he had any forethought as the douchebag that he bought the house, figured, let me let these guys pay the mortgage for however many years until it builds up in value, and then I'm going to just sell it out from underneath them.
Yeah, pretty much that's the way that's working out.
Yeah, like they were like, you're just renters.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and there's nothing I can do about it because his name is on the freaking mortgage. So
See, if he were a straight up guy, he would give you a gift of equity.
yeah, I agree.
And let you pay that off with no interest.
I agree. But
That's what my mother did. When I was married, I went to apply for a mortgage for this place. They only gave me so much.
yeah,
There was $50,000 that I couldn't cover.
right.
So my mother gave me a gift of equity, and I paid her off without the interest.
Right.
Oh my God!
Anyway, that's where we are. So I don't know what the answer is going to be. But
Wow, I'm thinking of moving down south, and I'm afraid of moving all my shit. What the?
yeah,
I mean, not that but still, wow. To move everything like that.
yeah,
Besides the normal house stuff, you got to move.
yeah.
And if you've been there that long, I know there's stuff everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I found a fish for you and Mike, Vinny.
What happened?
I found a fish for y'all.
That
Oh,
guy
I
right
like
there.
him.
That guy right there put in a copyright claim on one of my videos. I
Really?
don't like him.
Yeah,
He put it. He personally put in a copyright claim on one of your videos.
I'm gonna say he did.
Funny.
Yeah, you see the fish.
I do see that fish. I like him.
I made fun of him for letting the stupid vampire fish suck on his arm.
Oh
And I got a copyright claim.
Jesus.
Yeah, would y'all keep a
One
fish
thing
like
I
that?
noticed,
What?
yeah,
Yeah,
Jeremy
without-
Wade. He don't like
Jeremy
me.
Wade.
Yeah, he's all right. He could be a douchebag sometimes.
Who you telling? And now, how long do you have? 2 months?
Yeah, August 1st.
You can't fight it?
What's the fight?
Well, up here,
What's the
you
fight?
can make up excuses. You could be like, I don't have any place to live, and they'll give you
Oh,
another
I mean,
2 years.
I'm sure I could, stab it off for a while if I wanted to be a shithead about it, but it's not my style. And with a
That's-
little,
That's
I
gotta
don't-
really be like bugging the shit out of you, though.
no, it doesn't bother me at all.
No, I mean, yeah. Yeah, neither did Trump. No, I'm just saying the whole worry of having to move.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to find a place that wants dogs, and you got to find.
Yep. Yep. Somewhere that's
Jesus.
going to let me keep 4 dogs and 1,000 fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen, I
Easy.
think a whole bunch of us, like 20 of us, should get together, buy a whole bunch of land, help each other build our houses like they do in the
I am
old
all
days or
for
the
that.
Amish do.
Listen, I am all for that. In fact, listen, just south of me, there is an area in a really nice freaking area, actually, that they are selling plots of land for $4,000 a piece, and they're quarter acre,
Yeah.
$4,000 a piece, plots of land. There's no electric out there yet, and there's no city water out there yet. But we all plunk down 50,000 or 60,000 bucks. We'd have 2 acres of property to do whatever the fuck we wanted
Which
on.
is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, down there, but up here, 50,000. I could buy maybe a square yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be able to grow my own food. I want to have a nice big garden, not a homeowners association garden.
Yeah, dude, this is beautiful
chickens.
property too. It's got some lakes in the middle of it. It's got, this is beautiful fucking property. It's uncleared. You'd have to go out there and knock some trees down and stuff. But it's nice property, and it is just outside of a really, really nice little beach community. So, it's probably a 35-40 minute drive into the beach, but you're close enough that you can get there, and the property is just gorgeous.
I'm not a big beach guy anyway. I don't like sand up my butt crack, and
oh my god,
I'm not a big beach guy.
You don't necessarily have to go to the beach. You go to the spots where you can fish. And
okay. And also, I have weird nipples, so I don't really.
Oh shit!
No, but I'm serious. Like a big compound, like where, everybody lives together. We all help each other out.
Right. It's called a commune, and I am all for it.
I don't like the commune part because
I know you don't. It sounds like communism to you. I know.
No, but it is it's a way to do things, and then the property taxes are cheaper because everybody's in on it.
Yeah.
We could run our own electric.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. We could run our own water.
Yeah.
Especially if it's got well water. Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to drop wells out there, but so what?
With a lake? Imagine if we had a lake.
Yeah, there's little lakes there. It's pretty freaking property, Vinny. I'm not kidding. It's like really.
I've been to Florida.
Nice property.
I've been to Florida like 20, 30 times since my grandparents lived down there. It's
just.
It really is awesome. The only thing I ever worry about down there is work.
Why?
I know, because I'm a worrywart.
Oh, okay. You'd definitely be able to make signs down here.
You see? I know, it's everywhere. It should need a sign. I don't understand.
Right?
But, you know what it is. You get stuck in your certain ways and you're afraid to change and stuff. But it's getting to the point where I don't want to pay the extra 6% being in Connecticut. I don't want to live up here. I don't feel like I belong.
Yeah.
Like I want to. If I want to go get a cow and milk a cow, I want to be able to milk a cow. Why are you telling me I can't have a cow?
Right.
I can't grow my own vegetables. I can't. No, who are you people? I can't collect rainwater.
I know, right? That's just silliness. I don't know, man. We have stupid laws here too. There are different kinds of stupid laws, but we do have stupid laws here. But at least it's sales tax and not a yearly tax you have to pay to the state. You just pay.
Oh, we have sales tax too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're going to put tolls in next.
But yeah. Anyway,
soon they're gonna knock on our doors on horseback and ask, and just like they did in the Revolutionary War, they're gonna come in and take everything.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous up here. But it's because they overspent up here, so now they need to come after us for their money.
Right.
Like, go park in New York City. It's $24 an hour.
Jesus.
It's like ridiculous.
There are places like that on the beach here, but
in Raleigh here, to park on the street up in Raleigh, it's like it's $35 to park on the street up there in Raleigh.
Yeah, because they
And
need the
there's-
money too.
Yeah, and there's people that pays it too, just to park for 2 hours.
It's
Oh,
actually
Muffin's
cheaper.
coming too. Travis is coming too. All right, let's go get some property.
Something, and we can build underground tunnels.
I'm just thinking the biggest fish farm in Florida, man.
Yeah, just
Listen.
get all the fish fam all in one place.
Not all of them. Not all. Some
Not
are a little
all
bit
of
of a pain in the ass.
I can think of a few that
I would
aren't
leave
allowed.
Terry out. Terry could be on the outside of the fence looking in, like, let me in.
No, I got an idea. We're gonna do a TV show. It's gonna be like The Odd Couple. We're gonna have Mike and Terry are gonna live together.
Well, why not just put you, Mike, and Terry all together
So listen,
in the same
just to be
house?
clear, the place I'm talking about is even closer to the Everglades than where I am now, and I know where to drop bodies. So just keep that in mind.
Well, I thought about trying to buy enough land to start a town, calling it Fuckville.
I told you. I thought I was gonna be the mayor.
You're gonna be the mayor.
The mayor of Fucksville, is that what you just said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tommy didn't make it all the way. So we don't know.
It's my.
That's right. As long as I can be the mayor of I don't give a Fucksville, we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Well, I like no fucks
you
to
be the
give.
vice. You be vice mayor.
No fucks
right?
to give, Bill.
Yeah, you're the vice mayor.
Vice mayor? Is there such a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is now.
There is now. Okay.
It's our country. We're gonna make it in our own country. Like the Vatican.
Can I be the Miami vice mayor?
Oh,
just
I
walk
would
around
love
and,
that.
like-
But only if you dress like Don Johnson all the time.
Yeah. White suits and pink tank tops all the time.
Oh, hell, dude. It's my dream. That's my dream.
That's right. You have to dress like Tubbs. It'll be okay.
I can't wait. I'm going to get a Jerry curl and everything. I don't care.
Okay. At the 3-hour mark, I'm gonna end the stream. My own computer's about dead.
Holy shit! Have we been doing this for 3 fucking hours?
Almost 3 hours. 2 hours
Oh my god!
and 53 minutes.
It's like a freaking time warp with Vinny.
Shit happens.
Fucking starts talking shit and 3 hours flies
Look,
by. in
I
30
got a new
seconds.
game we're going to play. It's called Vinny's Vouchers. Right?
Uh-huh. How are those rules? How are those rules, Finn?
We got Ricky's rebate. No, I'm going to just make them up as I go.
No, you're just gonna make them up as you go. Got it. My favorite.
I just tease because I love. Just tease because I love. Now, come on. There's some shit that's just funny. If you can't bust balls anymore, I don't see what the point is.
Right. Wholeheartedly.
Come on, Mike.
I'm trying
Mike.
to stay off that subject. I'm trying real hard to stay off that subject.
No,
I have
it's
some
all
lots of
me.
nice things to say.
But, Mike, we've had some really back and forth discussions.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's all good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's all good.
We can disagree and yell at each other and still come out of it on the other side of it. Fucking
Disagree
wanna
on
hang
almost
out in a
everything.
commune. Yeah.
It less fish, but other than fish, I think I think the sky is purple. So, you know?
Well, listen, Vin. I've just decided you're insane, and I just go with it. Like,
I feel the same about you.
I know, so it's all good. So
It's all- I can't believe how a guy who talks like you thinks the way you do, and I'm like, I gotta. This is a quandary. No, but come on. Come on. Everybody should be able to take. If you're going to be on YouTube, you got to be able to take
Right,
a little something.
right.
Come on.
Right. I mean, if nothing else, you have to stop running around saying I have a super thick skin and not have a super thick skin. Like, if you say I have a thick skin, you better goddamn well have one. That's all I'm saying.
No, my point is, it's not like you knocked on his door and went into his living room and started and you actually all you were doing was busting balls, which I thought is what guys do.
I don't think I was really even busting balls. I was literally just for entertainment's sake trying to make a a run out of a story, you know? Like I wasn't even picking on him.
Hey,
Nothing.
if I'm gonna be honest, because I gotta be, you were basically taking a really shitty idea and trying to make it funny.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's all.
That's
That's all.
So
And
take that how everybody wants. I don't care.
and I thought I did kind of make it funny for a minute
You
or two
did.
there. And
I watched the replay. It wasn't as horrific as the Joey DIY with Alex freaking thing.
No.
And I still need to finish that video of you and Terry, Mike.
Yeah, it's just fucking forget about it.
Yeah, I'm at
It's silly shit.
the 5:28
Yeah.
mark on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got till about 6:20, 6:30 till it wraps up good.
Yeah, that's the part I'm at right now. Is at that section there, where it was only you, Terry, and Jason up on the screen.
Yeah. And at that point, it was just fun. It was just fun. It was all fun. It was fun all the way through until he just fucking lost his goddamn mind.
Dude, when you chimed in and go, "Did you actually just ban me?" I laughed my balls off because I gotta be honest. I thought it was at least funny that he did that.
Oh yeah, it was.
I
funny.
thought that was funny.
It would have been funny if it had been a joke, but it wasn't a joke. Like I mean, I fucking muted you one time because you were fucking running at the mouth, but it was a joke. I wasn't like trying to be a dick. I was just like, I'm muting you. Shut the fuck up. And that's totally different than like I'm booting you because I'm actually pissed at you.
And Vinny handled it well. He just played with his nipples.
Yeah, Vinny handled it well. He just played with his nipples, absolutely. But I mean, like, it's a totally different thing. We had fun with it. It was, we were both being dicks, but it was funny. Whereas this guy just fucking went off his rocker.
I think, I don't know. It seems to be look, some people drink a little too much and then they get, guys get emotional when they drink.
I guess. They
either love you or you did something to offend them.
Man, I just get stupid and I start saying dumb shit, but I don't get angry and I don't get fucking, violent or unless I'm drinking Jack Daniels, which I don't do anymore.
No, that's a good one, though. Jack and Coke isn't bad. Patty, let me just answer Patty. How those New York parking rates went up, or Vinny's talking about his crusted up at. Number one, Patty, you would like my butt. It's a nice little tushy. And what I'm saying is, that's when I got to park the van in one of the parking lots so nobody steals our tools. Not on the street, but when I pull into the actual with the van, because a van costs more than a car or a truck. So you pull in a van with a ladder rack with all tools inside, and you got to park it. It's $24 an hour. If I park on the street and I want to come out and have $5,000 worth of tools missing, yeah, I could probably get it for $4 an hour. But if you park in a place where you want to be safe, like you're going to work in the Oculus building or the new towers, that's how much it costs.
That's crazy, man.
And I don't like the butt thing there. Okay. I think that's an insult to my butt.
I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, but I do have a nice butt. I'm not gonna back down from that. It's one of my better features. And I don't do squats. Ricky said he wanted to end this 3 minutes ago, though. We're just babbling on him.
Well, got 1 minute. 1 minute left.
All right.
14 seconds. What do you got to say in 14 seconds? Go on, fling it out there. What are you pouring out of that water jug, man?
Now Ash wants me to prove it. All right, I will.
No.
I gotta go to the city next. I gotta go to the city next Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, do a video. Do a video on it.
Oh, I'm going to Harlem. I would love to.
Oh no, I think he wants you to prove that you have a nice ass. I think that's what he's trying to get at.
You got to buy me some drinks or something. I ain't easy, son. Hey. I want dinner or something.
What, we get nipples for free but no ass? What up?
Oh no, I just described my nipples, and that wasn't even true. I actually have. I don't really think I have weird nipples. They don't look like $silver pancakes.
Dude, I've seen you fully tweak them on screen. So what?
Not. Well, yeah, you probably did. Were they weird? I mean, what I did was weird, but I don't think the
What you did
nipples
was
were weird.
definitely weird. As far as the nipples themselves were concerned, I'm afraid I was a little more concerned with the fact that you were squeezing
Well,
them
go
on
back.
live stream.
I don't do squats. Go back and watch it in slow motion.
I'm definitely not watching that in slow motion.
No,
That
come
is
on.
not fucking happening.
That stream got taken down anyway, probably.
No, that was on mine, and it's still up. Don't worry, I don't
perfect.
delete shit.
Love it.
Yeah,
Well,
you're gonna come on nipple squeezing on my stream. You can count on it staying up for posterity's sake.
that's good because mine get taken down sometimes. That was the Charles Nelson Riley.
Weird shit happens around here, man. Just saying. Just saying. I'm still waiting for the day that Ricky comes up in his drag. You know it's going to happen. One of these days, that screen's going to pop up and it's going to be Ricky in drag.
Yeah, when he gets 500.
Oh, when he gets 500. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got to do shout outs.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
know,
even
right?
sure. I'm not even sure what I'm at. I'm at one something. I'm not quite sure what.
One something?
Yeah, 100 and something.
Oh, 158. Yeah.
I just hit 1,800 this week. I'm
Man,
really
kiss
happy
my
about
ass.
it.
It's,
You know.
Where am I? Where am I?
It's,
I
I
mean, there's a
gotta,
lot of
40.
people to put up with me.
I gotta find the right outfit, the right shoes, the right hair, the right makeup,
Yeah, them FB pumps.
right nails. I gotta find all the right stuff.
That's what I
I can't believe we're having this conversation. Anyway,
Ricky, I'll help you pick it out. I hope you wear fishnets though, because I got a thing for fishnets.
oh please.
Nah, I don't wear fish. I wear stockings
Nice.
with hairy legs with stockings.
Oh my God, with the hairy legs. Even.
So you're gonna
Horror
run for
of
governor
all
of California, is what you're saying.
Or president. I mean, you know.
And the thing is, when I was doing,
anybody can be president nowadays.
That's the truth.
you see, when I was doing drag, I didn't shave my beard and that off.
Why would you?
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're going to be in drag, you might as well be ugly as shit.
Yeah, but I always won either first place or second place every time.
That's because you got big tits.
Hey, Peplin, how you doing, man?
Hey there, Pepper.
You have no idea what you just walked into.
Yeah,
God.
Pepper's probably like, what the hell?
It's hard being a chick, hairy legs and all. Terry Monkey.
Well,
I know. What about you girls? Because I know a lot of you girls, because of the COVID thing, you probably went a long time without whacking them legs down or, any of the other areas.
you know what? What the hell? I'll stay on a little longer. I'll just go inside and put the computer on charge.
And I'm not going to let you put that in my head.
Why not? Get you the black hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick story. That's information for everybody who has a YouTube channel. I didn't really monetize any of my videos, but my last video about the PetSmart thing, I put a little bit of a funk song in there that was supposed to be free use or royalty free.
Right.
What happened was they put in a claim
Not as
just where they get the ad revenue. And what happened was they put ads on it, and this thing is getting more views. Whatever YouTube says, they're lying. They're full of crap. If you're monetized, they push your crap out.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah, of course they do.
They say they don't.
Well, I don't care what they say. Of course they do. That's
Dude,
how they make
it's
their money. They want your
ridiculous.
stuff shoved out there. So wait a minute though. It's monetized, but not for you because they put in a claim on it.
Yeah.
How did you work it out?
Where did you get it from?
I went to YouTube and it said royalty free, And I just did a screenshot and detached the friggin' music from it. It's 20 seconds. I could go in and delete it, but I want to leave it the way it is now to prove a point to myself, an experiment.
Right.
It makes me want to go back and monetize my all. I'm afraid to monetize.
Why?
Because I think the ads are going to turn people off. But what I'm seeing
No, they're not.
is
Listen, they're not. Listen.
that for every one person the ad turns off, YouTube recommends you to 10 more people.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And it's not really going to turn anybody off if we can't sit through 10 seconds of freaking commercial to get to your content.
Well,
then
you can choose skippable ads or non-skippable.
yeah, you can
So
also
you just-
pick the places where they go. So give it 10 minutes, drop an ad in there. Give it 5 minutes, drop another ad in. Do the old TV thing and stick with the 7.5 minutes thing. Whatever. Nobody cares. Seriously, nobody cares.
I know.
How many videos do we watch that aren't us fish people that have ads in them, and we watch them anyway? I mean, it's
all
not.
of them.
Yeah.
You watch the movies. It's every 5 minutes you got to skip the ad.
Exactly. Man, put the ads in. Go.
Yeah,
Go-
now that I'm
go
seeing
get
the
you a
fact
couple
that
of bucks.
it's bringing in so many more new people because they're recommending it more.
Yeah.
It's whoever doesn't like. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's ridiculous how much more.
You know what's pissing me off is that I'm not monetized and they're putting ads in my videos.
See, that's another thing they just sent out, the new terms of service.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they're starting to do now is put ads in some videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So that's even more reason for me to just do it because they're going to do it
Absolutely.
anyway.
They're going to do it anyway and take the money.
Yeah, because I had a video like that. Someone said that an ad popped up on my video.
Yeah.
Dude. So but to be honest, once you get that's one thing I'm thinking is just bringing in more people.
Yeah. Yeah. Let them bring it. Whatever. I figure there's a mark at which it starts to speed up. And I mean, I can't complain. I'm almost at 500. I've only really been putting any effort into this for
I
3
was number
months.
24 or number 25.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, how long ago was that? 4 months ago?
Yeah, no,
Right,
you're
so-
doing good, man.
I mean, I can't complain. I really can't complain. It rolls along. And I haven't even really been putting up any content lately because I've just been so damn busy. And shut up. And and I still get a subscription here and there. So once I start putting up some more content, did you see the thing I built in my pool? No. See, I did put some content up. Don't.
No, I think I did. Go check. I probably left a
did you?
comment.
But yeah, that worked out pretty well.
I think I left a comment on that one.
Did you? I'm sure if you did, I responded to it.
I usually
Probably.
do. I do a binge watch.
Yeah, I do that too.
I can't watch videos every night. I'll do
Yeah.
every other day, and I'll watch. Boom, binge watch. If I got to catch up, some people are going to catch up on 20 videos that they put out in the
Yeah.
last 37 minutes.
Well, I don't do that. I watch
Yeah.
like the most recent video, and that's it. Unless it leads me on to something that's really cool. But
That's why
but
I
try-
try to do 2 a week, and if I throw in a short,
Yeah.
plus the
Yeah.
live stream on the other channel.
Man, I'll tell you what. Whenever I put those shorts up, my freaking views just climb.
Yeah.
Every time I throw shorts up, the views go through the freaking roof. But
You do get subscribers from that too.
yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah. I don't know, man. My life has been so freaking busy this last couple of weeks. Like
Dude.
I'm struggling to find a place to do anything. I have an unboxing I have to do tomorrow. Somebody sent me the coolest care package for fish I've ever seen, and then somebody else sent me a box that I don't even know where it came from with 5 pounds of freaking food in it. So like I have to figure out where it came from and
Oh yeah, it'll build up. The worst thing you want to do is get on YouTube and think everything's going to happen overnight.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
No, that's very rare. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's very rare.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I feel really actually blessed about 500 in 4 months. Like everybody else is like, it took me, 3 years to get 30 freaking subscribers. I'm like, really?
Oh, it's. I belong to the
No, we're
small
440.
YouTubers thing on Facebook. Ooh, the horror stories some people tell.
Yeah. Yeah,
And we're in a really oversaturated market, the fish tube thing. There's so many of us.
Listen, I wouldn't say that. When you consider some of the other markets, there's still only 10 of us comparatively. You know, there are other markets. The sports thing, there's
sports
of them. You know, the gaming thing, there's hundreds of thousands of them. You know, do
it yourself stuff.
all the freaking. I pulled
DIY.
stuff out of Twitch and made a mashup, and you know, like. So seriously, we're not in that big. Our market is
there's a lot of us
small.
though. There's a lot of us.
You know what we've got to do is figure out how to reach out to all those people we're missing, right? Like so, Ohio Fish Rescue has 500,000 freaking subscribers, and
no, they don't.
They do. They've got a lot of freaking subscribers.
Yeah, but 130. They're not 500,000.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna pick on numbers. Anyway, they have a lot.
Well, it's a big difference.
It is a big difference, but I mean, they have a lot of freaking subscribers. And the question is, how do we reach those people, right? And so I'll like pop into their live streams and just kind of try and introduce and find people. And sometimes I do, but I don't know. I have a hard time watching their streams, I guess. But
well, I can be honest about that. The streams aren't as good as they used to be.
Yeah, well,
I got to be honest. I think a certain person's getting a little full of himself.
Yeah.
And I love those dudes. But I got to be honest. Slow down. All right. It's not. You're not walking on water. All right. You're not raising it dead.
Yeah.
Calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Come back to reality. There's no reason to treat certain people the way you treat them. You're not better than anybody else.
Yeah. Live, give a little love. Everything's fine. But
I dropped in there. I've been working so much. I dropped in there recently. I think a week ago, and it's a whole new crowd of people.
What,
I barely
the
see
subscribers?
people
You mean?
I used to all the time in there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I gotta see if I'm still banned from there. For some reason, they unbanned me from them from that channel for no reason, because I hardly talked in the chat, and that I went to watch one of their videos, and it told me I couldn't.
Hey, Petro Man.
Oh,
watch their videos, and said I was banned. I'm like, for what?
Listen, they must know the manager at Walmart. Manager at Walmart said, "Look, that guy can't be in here."
Petro Man, how you doing, brother?
Yeah.
See, that's the guy we want to talk to now is Petro Man. He better get us. Can you get us gas cheap?
No, he's Petro Man, not Petrol Man.
Oh, Jesus!
Come on, man.
There's no lack of grasp on the English language.
Yeah, I think it's been about 4 months now since I watched Ohio Fish Rescue.
Yeah,
I've noticed that same people aren't in there anymore. So if that means anything.
Well, you know what it means to me is that's a whole bunch of people that I feel like I could reach out to because we're in a similar space. But I don't know, they're enamored with the glitz and the glam going on over there, and I'm not sure that those are the people. A lot of those people are not people I particularly want hanging around, I guess.
You got to do that through your SEO.
Yeah, I was surprised to see one person that was always seeing their stream on one of ours last night was on Metalhead Prime. I'm surprised he was on in one of our streams that fish fan does.
I heard some things and I understand why they are. I think someone in chat actually knows exactly the story. I know Adele knows, but I'm not gonna.
Metalhead knows the story, I think too.
Yeah.
I think someone wanted to take a break, and it was frowned upon, and it's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, it's a whole. That's the whole click thing I don't like. I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't want to see the Reaper anymore. Come on.
Yeah, you see, I
bring nothing to the table.
Following them right after I found you, didn't it?
Yeah.
From that video, I found you,
I love what they were
subscribed to
doing back
you,
then.
and then
Now it's a little
I
something
went to
different.
their page and watched them up till 3 or 4 months ago.
You know, the truth of the matter is that they're kind of how I ended up on YouTube, because we started the fish rescue and I had never heard of a fish rescue before. I didn't think it existed. I thought it was some bizarre concept that the wife and I had just drug out of nowhere. And we started it. And so we started, we went to researching it to see what we had to, what was viable, and ran across them and we're like, oh shit, somebody did this before. And that's kind of how I ended up here, was watching, learning from their process. And then of course, going from learning from that process to learning from people who actually know some real shit, and just stuck around,
I think I call it the Metallica syndrome. I think everybody starts out with their core fans, and then once they hit the big time, all the new fans come in, and it bothers the core fans.
Yeah, that's probably true. True.
I think
Well,
that's so.
well, you know what the other part of it is that all the new fans are expecting a different kind of reality or a different show.
Yeah.
They're looking for glitz and glam and loud music and bing and bang and whatever, and you start catering to that, and the core fans are like, no, that's not what I wanted.
Besides, you also, there's only so much you can watch of anything. A Petro Man was a Navy Seabee, not a gas man. That is really cool, man.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you don't just become a Navy Seabee by going, hey, can I do this?
Right? That's not exactly the kind of job you just kind of walk into.
Yeah. I was walking down the street the other day, and this guy said, hey, you want to be a Navy Seabee? And I was like, man, I don't know.
Is that how that happened?
Yeah, LRB has kept it real for a long time. There's a lot of people do. And Patty, yeah, exactly.
Who's LRB?
It's almost becoming somewhat tragic.
Who is LRB? Who is LRB?
Lucas Bratz.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, Lucas. Oh, you gotta check him out, dude. He's got tanks. He's got tanks with no filters. He's got like 150 tanks.
Oh yeah.
I got his website bookmarked.
LRB does not like Big Rich because he thinks Big Rich was hitting on his wife. Then Big Rich told that story, so that's just what I'm throwing out there.
Yeah, he's also him and Joey from DIY don't get along neither for some reason.
It seems like Joey doesn't get along with a lot of people.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go check on this eel real quick.
To be honest, I like Joey. I like his attitude. Like when he does his videos, I like his upbeat attitude. I just like what he does, but I know that dude's got some demons. He's dealing with some demons like everybody else is. It's just he's so. Yeah. Yeah, what he did to Alex was just not called for. And there goes my shot at ever getting him on my live stream.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and rewatch that stream before it's taken down again.
That whole stream was painful, though. I'm going to be honest. That whole stream was like pulling friggin' teeth. It seemed very awkward from the beginning. Listen, when a dude got up and went to the bathroom, I don't think he was just peeing. Man, that's just me.
It's 84.
Yeah, I know. But whatever. I'm going to say whatever I think. And because I was told, never talk about another YouTuber. Whatever.
Yeah,
Come on, I can be honest about anything. Because people you can say anything you want to me. I don't care. Patty told me I had a crusty ass before. So, what are you know?
Yeah, no. Pepper's got it right there. Joey's a punk.
Yeah, I don't know if he's. Oh, of course he came with an agenda. He has to come with an agenda. He's not. It's no longer Joey. He's now a character. He's a character he plays on YouTube, like all the big YouTubers. I mean, whatever Joey does, he's still not Joey Slam. You know, he's not shooting fish through a frickin' bazooka.
I stopped watching Slow Joey Slam and what's the other one? The Zach character. Shoot. No.
Oh yeah, I know who. Yeah, Zach Ketchum.
Yeah.
I just turned it way down.
I'm still doing a video on him.
Yeah, I stopped watching him. I still watch what's his name? The Jamaica guy World
Farley?
Yeah, I still watch him once in a while.
I put my
No,
hand
I
in there,
actually
it felt
like what he does.
when I take a shower.
Yeah.
It's hot.
I actually don't mind what he does.
Yeah, I'm still following him, but the other two, I kind of stopped following them.
And there's the other kid, Nick Bingo.
Yeah,
Maybe two when I put my hand in there.
I don't mind him either. He seems to do the most research out of all of them.
Yeah, the only thing.
Click.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is how he's got his pool salt water pool pond set up.
You know, a lot of people are turning even their swimming pools into salt water.
Yeah, that's what he's got his big swimming pool in his garage of salt water.
Victor, I got you, buddy.
But his Stingray is not looking too good though. They got some kind of chemical burns or something on them.
Dude, they're not. They're more entertainers than they are actually fish keepers.
Now I do like what's his name? Paul. I do like his channel.
You know, he came into one of my live streams once.
Is he?
He did, and I for some reason was talking about how I thought his mom was attractive.
Yeah, he was in one of mine too.
Yeah,
one of my earlier ones before I deleted them all.
I think his mom was attractive, but I think his dad would beat me up for saying that, and then I never seen him again.
Get him.
Yeah, and what's his name? Fanatic. He popped in one of my streams.
Yeah, I like him. I don't mind him. He does a lot of entertainment stuff, but I don't mind him either.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him having to deal with all the legal stuff he's going through right now.
Hey, did you see that guy come in his yard and push him?
Yeah.
Saying, I don't like what you're doing here and all that. Look, I got to be honest. Let's take everything out of it. These young kids, I don't care what, they're businessmen. These kids are making dollars.
Did you watch the video where he was complaining that YouTube age restricted him?
No, I didn't see that one, but of course they would.
Yeah, he's saying that they put an age restriction on his videos since he turned 18.
And I wish I had that much like thought in my head and that much energy when I did. I wish I did something productive when I was their age instead of doing what I did.
And he's moving out of Fanatics, getting ready to be moving out of Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he's going, but he said he was moving in I think his last video, he said he was moving in 4 or 5 days.
That quick. Yeah, well, I saw the neighbor come in the yard and start yelling at him and then pushed him and they were about to fight.
Yeah, and then he's having trouble with the other neighbors calling the cops on him for no reason. I think he's getting ready to go down there closer to where Paul is.
Whose upbeat attitude is phony? Pretty much everybody's upbeat attitude is phony. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know? Come on. Who of us around are just so happy with life? You know?
Yeah.
But who, Patty? And Patty, you were with me from the beginning. Ricky was with me from the beginning. I remember. I know everybody was with me from the beginning.
Yeah, Blake's
rant isn't too bad.
Blake Exotic Animal Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
And then there's that other guy, Camp Keenan.
Yeah,
he's got the reptiles and all that stuff.
He's good too.
Yeah, I like what he's doing.
I need to catch up on his videos. I haven't watched any of his videos in a while. I haven't watched Blake's video in a while. I gotta catch up on those two.
Dude, there's so many. It's the problem. It's almost impossible to watch everything.
Actually, Mike, you can do it faster.
There's so many videos. Like, you gotta watch your friends' videos. You gotta watch the other people. There's so much. It's almost impossible.
Stop. What is your plan?
Like there's certain channels that I really like that I haven't watched in a month because, you know, usually the bigger channels. I watch more of the smaller channels now.
Yeah, there's a few big channels I watch, not too many though.
I like the Hawaiian Fish Keeper. I
I'm
like
just-
what
I
IFG
just now-
does.
I started following him last night when I don't remember who was talking about him. I started following him last night.
I was supposed to do a live stream with the Hawaiian Fish Keeper as my guest, but I think he watched one of my previous live streams and figured he didn't want to be associated with somebody that said some of the things I said. He was very nice about it, but I think I scared him off a little bit.
He's like, too much drama for me. Oh, I'm out.
It's maybe my potty mouth. Because I know, I have a feeling that Father Fish used to come in every once in a while, and I think my potty mouth kind of turned him off too.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Jess in my stream. I think this is the first time she's popped in one of my streams.
See? You just got to keep doing it, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it 3 times a week starting next month. Doing 2 top 10 movies and then one day just a hangout stream. I probably do Monday,
Gil's gonna kill me.
Wednesday, and Friday. Started streaming those 3 days every week.
Peplin says, I like Joey till he messed with my boy Alex. I don't even know if he really messed with him much. He just kind of got a little pissy at the end. I mean, other than that, I don't know what anybody else was expecting from him. I mean, were you expecting anything different at the first 2 hours? It's just weird at the end how he like kind of pretended he didn't know it was live, and you know.
Have you ever watched SC Fish Keeping? Have you
Of
ever
course.
watched any of his videos? I'm trying to get an interview with him,
Okay, let's move.
but I haven't gotten anything a response back from him or anything.
No, Patty. I didn't say that I liked Paul Cafaro's mom was pregnant. I said I like the fact that Copeland's mom was pregnant. Get it straight, all right? It just means she's a goer, all right? That's all.
Yeah, no.
Just get it right. So you don't even know the references. Typical Democrat. Get it all wrong.
Yeah, no. Blake's mom, she ain't bad
Some
looking.
pregnant women are attractive. What do you want from me?
That's don't get me started on pregnant women. I have a thing for pregnant women.
See? Ricky knows.
That's why my old roommate had to move out because she was pregnant and she just felt weird because I had a thing for pregnant women.
See, it's natural. It's bred into us. It's in our DNA. No, I said Paul Cafaro's mom was hot, but I also said his dad looked like he could beat me up. Which I was just kind of saying. I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
I'll pick up a 2x4.
Yeah, Paul did a video with his mom. I think 2 or 3 days ago. They went out seeing what they could catch in the ocean.
I saw her when Greg Woodstock was doing the pond down their backyard.
Yeah, I didn't see that video. I didn't see that far back. When I started watching him is when he bought his house. That's when I started watching him.
Dude, like I said, I don't care what anybody says. You gotta give kids like that credit for like dude, I don't care. It's a lot of work to get where he is. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of content. That's Yeah,
and he's another rescue place. He rescues animals.
Like the Fanatic. Like
Yeah.
most of the fanatics animals are rescues.
Yeah. And that's why one reason that he didn't have to get rid of the animals because they're a rescue. That's why they kind of changed the law down there because of what he was doing.
Yeah, they should though. There should be you know, a rescue should be different than somebody who's just hoarding animals.
Yeah, and he's going to be tearing all the fencing and all that down pretty soon and getting it all ready and tearing the
I
little
remember when they
barn
put
down.
that fence in.
Yeah,
I remember when they put all that stuff in. He had a big crew out there working on that.
yeah, he's going to be tearing all that down and taking it all with him. And he started taking some of it down in one of his recent videos. He started taking one section of the fence down that he wasn't using.
It must be nice. You know, I would like to be in that position.
Yeah, I'd like to find me at least 8 to 10 acres of land and split it. Make 5 of it the animal rescue and 5 of it a farm for myself.
That would be so awesome. That would be. That's what I want too. I want to get back to nature a little bit. This whole, you know, ugh.
I stopped and looked at a place that was for sale that is 100+ acres, but the guy wanted $1.5 million for all of it.
What do you have? Oil? Did he have oil in there?
It's the oldest land or the oldest place in town that was first settled on. So they wanted a whole lot for it being historical land.
Yeah, no. I just want land. It doesn't matter what happened on it.
Think about it, if I had 100+ acres of what I could do with it.
I just want 40 acres.
I could definitely do something with the 100 acres.
You think? Dad, you take 50 acres or 25, 30 acres and just sublet it to other people.
There you go.
And they pay the whole mortgage.
Yeah, take one side of it and do on a trailer park.
Good night, MFTA.
Yeah, but the minute you put a trailer park there, you got to worry about tornadoes.
Right.
That's the only place tornadoes seem to go is trailer parks.
That is true.
Good night, my fish tank.
Man, so this eel is in a bucket. We've got him out because we're hitting him with meds, and the freaking heater went wacko and ran the temperature up to almost 100 freaking degrees.
Whoa!
So yeah, so we thought we lost him, but he's still breathing. So we got the temperature down to like 80, 89 right now. And
what kind of heater was it?
Man, it's an Eheim heater. It just like
Wow,
it doesn't have
usually really good.
Yeah, except it doesn't have quality markers on it. Like you can't. There's no real gauge. Like there's just a couple of lines, and you kind of have to guess. You know.
A lot of those heaters. If you turn it and click it, somehow it gets offline and it never lines back up again.
Yeah, that could be too. I don't know.
Someone said to tell you, hey, Vinny.
What was that?
Yeah, someone told me to tell you, hey, for him.
Who?
Joey.
Oh, hey to Joey too.
Yeah, Joe said to tell you, hey.
Yeah, tell him I said hey back. I got no dude. I don't hold grudges and shit like that. Like I said, I thought we were friends. Other than that, I'm done with all that shit. I got nothing bad to say about the dude.
Yeah, he's still having a rough time after losing his mom.
Oh, I liked his mom too. His mom and dad were really cool. They came on the stream to
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a text.
Who are we talking about? Joseph?
yeah, yeah. Joseph from
Well, there's a few
Joseph,
Josephs. It depends.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Joseph
Joseph
from
who had a rough time and left YouTube, Joseph.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna send him a text, dude. I'm gonna send him a text tomorrow.
Just send him a message and asking him how he is and all that.
Yeah, no, because that's just
Because if you go back and look at what he's posted, you can see pictures that he posted from the funeral of his mom.
No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I'm just gonna give him a heads up, telling him,
Cool.
no,
Yeah, he just got rid of his cichlid tank.
yeah, I saw he was selling those.
Yeah, he didn't sell them. He give them to some kind of aquarium or something. He donated the fish to him into a bigger tank.
Cool.
I don't know if I don't know if he kept the tank that they were in or if he sold it because he said he was getting a bigger tank for saltwater.
But that actually
Hold on
makes
a
me feel
second.
real bad.
Hey, Liz, do me a favor. Go next door. There's a bottle on.
I kind of know who his parents are. I kind of know who his mom is.
Sign on it.
That was unexpected,
Bring that
wasn't
bottle
it?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but it adds stress coat.
I'm gonna just send him a message. I never deleted his
I'll
name
wait
on
on
my phone or any of that
Go
stuff.
get it.
So I'm let bygones be bygones. That was my whole thing from the beginning. Just I'm your friend. You could always talk to me, even if you think I'm an asshole. You can still tell me.
Yeah, he's trying to slow down on his own drinking.
Seems like that's going around. If people would just fucking slow down on the drinking a little bit, maybe they'd find out who they are again.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a little drink. Once in a while, I will plan on a good night to get hammered, but it's a night, and then I don't drink again until that night rolls around again a few weeks later.
Look, some people, the liquor hits them a little quicker.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, it's just. Look, I'm Irish. I'm built for it. I'm ready to go. I've been drinking I've been drinking for 3.5 hours. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
Listen, you don't turn into an angry drunk. You talk a little too much about some silly shit when you're drunk, but don't we all? But you don't
I
turn
talk
into
about
an
silly
angry
shit when I'm sober too. Trust me.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Right?
It's just I forget to turn the wheel. Mitra, 5 years sober here. Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah, man. Well done.
I got a friend on Facebook, car dealer. He sells cars, but he's been sober for, I think he just made the year mark. And I try to give him support every day because every day he posts, I'm 265 days, I'm 266 days,
right.
And every day I'm like, hey, it's not something I'm gonna do.
But back those up who do.
It's not like I go to him, hey, you want to go out for a drink?
Right.
But no, listen, anything anybody wants to do, your friend or somebody you got to support them.
I pretty much claim 50 years sober because I've never had a desire to stay drunk. Like I'm, like I said, I'm glad to go get drunk once in a while.
Dude,
but I've
seen you drunk. I've seen you drunk on my stream. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I will take a good drunk on, but I never I don't wake up the next day and go, God, I need a drink. Never have I ever.
No hair of the dog?
Never. I mean, even when I lived on the beach and I was mourning a divorce, I didn't do that shit. I'd wait till the weekend. I'd go get fucking hammered. I'd stumble my ass home, and then I'd spend the rest of the week working my ass off.
But we should do that. We should do that one night. Get a bunch of us on panel and play that game.
What game?
Yeah, have I ever?
Never have I. Now I ain't playing that game with any of you fucking people.
Go ahead, have me on. I'll do that. You just put a not safe for work warning on it.
Yeah, make sure
not safe for any normal human being warning on it.
Yeah, make sure you put it 18 or older. in the title.
Hey, Lonnie, what's up, man?
You know. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Just get a bunch of us up there and play that game.
Probably would be fun. I still want to play freaking food roulette. I want everybody to order food for everybody else. You don't get to know what it is. It just arrives at your door and you have to eat it.
That's got so many ways it could go, though.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Like I could, Van, I might send you a pepperoni and mushroom pizza, and you might love it.
How about this one? How about we order everybody a fish? We set a $20 limit on it.
Yeah.
And we send each other a fish.
Send each
but
other
you
a
can't
fish?
because of the shipping. I'd have to walk it
Yeah,
there.
the shipping would be ridiculous, man.
All right, how about we all send Vinny a bag of weed?
Hey, you know how we could do that fish thing? Is that we could special order it at the local freaking at the local fish store.
Yes.
And you'd have to go get it.
Yes.
Okay.
We could do that.
I'm gonna end this in it soon because 503 is getting ready to go
I
live.
was gonna say, why don't we all just go over there? Continue the party.
Let's go over there.
Yeah,
we'll go bang on 503 store.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end it in. And everyone, let's go over to her channel. Put it. Pick a hashtag on, Mike.
Pick a hashtag. Nothing. I don't hashtag. You hashtag.
I don't know a good one. You know one, Vinny?
Besides, I'm not
so
going there
long since I've had some good hash.
StreamYard anyway, so. Okay, hashtag hash.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ricky, this was fun, brother.
It was fun.
Let's
We'll
do
do it again.
how about hashtag Hangout?
That works.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do
I
that.
prefer hash.
But I mean, it's only 12:30. We're all right.
What else to say here? Hash.
All right. Are we gonna go over there?
Let's fucking go over there. She gave us the StreamYard link, so we're just going straight to StreamYard. I'm not even gonna bother.
I'm gonna get Mike. If you're going, I'm going.
I'm going. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll pop over there too for a little while. So, okay, let's see everybody over at 503 here in a minute. Have a good night,
Thank you,
everyone.
Ricky.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, Vinny.
Of course, brother.
Okay, I'll be over there in a few minutes.
Let's
Okay.
see. Based.
Let me come on then, stupid mouse. There it goes. Okay. Have a good night, everyone.